mean, fuck it, free advertisement. So, who the fuck am I? I'm the guy trying to fly by most. I gotta drive my ride, I boast. You ever eye my side, peace don't. Cause I got a piece on my side, no, I don't. I got my CD on repeat, cause the beats beat that sub. Power up like DBZ, no GT, that sucked. Except for Super Saiyan 4, that shit was fire, fire as fuck. So when I release an MP3, better retweet and love. I'm officially meta, better get the four walls. War calls, more fall. Popcorny rappers like Orval, Redenbacher hotter than the core, y'all. I can switch a style up. Spit it slow as dial up. Watch you fidget getting riled up. It'll take a while, but I'm spitting vile, bruh. You would never believe that I sucked when I first rapped. Now all I ever get is love, and I earned that. All this sweat, tears, and blood, fans return that. Look at all this shit I've done, I can't turn back.
You know, in hip-hop, I think we don't take enough time to just enjoy what we're doing. I think we focus so much on being serious, you know, being lyrical and being talented that we don't even stop to just think about how great the shit we do is. And I'm gonna try to change that perspective. So let's do this.
Yeah, I've been giving everything inside my heart, and all my music it be solo. Master of the art, whether light or dark, day or night inside my dojo. Can I pull some bitches with the witness like a boat, homie? That's a row. All my fans be watching me like a body cam or a GoPro. They don't. Doesn't really matter what beat I beat up, cause the industry shows me no love, just like Vegeta. Except for Dragon Ball Super, they kinda been really been giving my boy love. So you rappers better play dead like a zombie with a toy gun. Man, I live with my music, so live it to do it. The gift to rip terrific, it's a given to you. Gotta work dependent till your hand is falling off, and then you feel the genius spitting through you. Nobody told me like ever that I would be killing it. I'm living my life for the minute, I'm giving it relevant. Damn it, I'm murdering beats, you can hear them in the streets like a megaphone on an elephant. Man, I'm just so real, catch me in the back, chillin' with your mom, drinking nigga bombs with the baker on. Talk about a son, shitty rapper songs, yup, shitty rapper songs, dude. I really didn't want to, had to put you on blast, but if I get basic, it's back upon you.
And I think it's really important that, you know, we get these opportunities to still be topical and still be able to flex your abilities musically, but I think it's so important to also be able to just say what you want to, even if it isn't, you know, super crazy topical or anything, like fuck Dragon Ball, you know?
Gotta get another try while I'm popping off. Blasting off on a rap song like Team Rocket Jaw. Scatter your ashes to the mist like I got Brock involved. I'm like a midget playing T-ball, I can't knock it off. Me and my team, we see past a lot. Energy seething, we had to stop. All I'm trying to say is it's fucking bullshit that the legendary Super Saiyan Brawly's trigger word was Kakarot!
I'm about to beat the brakes off of your bitch ass. You got no class, and your girl, when she gets so passed all around the room like an old flask. I could even do better with old raps on an old Mac as an old man. Every time I spit a verse that's so potential, you was thinking I was Gohan. Ready for Rohan, ready for war plans, ready for anyone thinking they got dope, man. Consider this your final warning, you should take your chips and get up out the dough, man. Grab your coat, man, we give no hand. Anybody who be rapping so bland, I don't give a fuck, I'm having fun and I am free. You hating, then you is no fan.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. What's going on, chat? Hello. Knight is holding on to Stream Boss by a limb. They've been pretty solid in that position for about 2 weeks now. So maybe today will be the day we usher in the new era of a Stream Boss. Let's see who we got hanging out in the chat. Budget Gains, hello. Smelly Cat, Monty. That's such a tune, I know, right? I can finally add the song to my playlist. It's a damn good song. Thirsty Busker, hello. Olga K. Felda, Leanna, Noah, ISO, Pinky. Yesterday hit him hard though. Oh, indeed. Slack, what's up? Alyssa Wilkins. Haley, hello. Nadles, hey. Sodrick, I mean, everybody out here today. Everyone wants this, part 2, huh? Spoony Nerd, hello. I'm an engineer, I did my math. Good, all of you should have done your math. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. Yes, do your mathing, do the sharing, do all that stuff. We have one McKinley package ready to go. Bang. One, I've been putting in some of the legwork for the Knights of the Awoo package. It probably won't be done till the end of April, but it was still working on it. I have some ideas. But that won't be till the end of April. But if you want to get in on the train early, you know how to do that. Oh yeah, all that fun stuff. We fill the bar, we get a song. Bang. So do the sharing and do all that stuff. Let's get to.
Because the person didn't have.
We're just gonna pick up right where we left off.
Plumbing and toilet paper. I'm a bad person. Oh please. Using traumatic events against me. Why are people reliving stupid things like that? Or why are like telling a story time from 20 years ago to try to say that I'm a bad person? Like what? Like my story times are just weird. They don't make me a bad person because the person didn't have.
We cleared goal yesterday. Weren't you supposed to do a song? Oh, I might have. I might have forgot to do a song, but I also was not feeling well. So we'll get at least one song today at the end of the show. Calvin Grug, welcome to the Elite. Thank you very much.
Plumbing and toilet paper. I'm a bad person. Oh please. And then saying, well, they didn't want to be around you. They paid $150. They wanted to be around me, and the night was.
How the story changes. First it was 120 and they didn't have toilet paper. Now it's 150 and they just didn't have plumbing.
It's fine. They were feeding me alcohol.
I think this is the story that sold Sala for. Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn. You were just so attracted to him physically, but over time. That's what he would do. He would use that like, against me, you know? Like, he would use, I don't want to say, but you know what I mean? Like, he was just vile in every way. I don't know. Everything was about him. Like, big, you know what I mean? Like, oh, welcome, salam, Sue-Ann. Or Sue-Ann Ola. And stay. Many people are guilty of this. Yeah, exactly. You stayed with crappy people. It happens. You know?
She's figuring in inflation. That's pretty good.
They're using that to say that I deserved it or something. I don't know what their point is.
Her angry face is killing me. It's the drunkle eye that gets me. The drunkle eye. That's what it makes me think of. So I'm waiting for the day. So Foodie Beauty is live.
Narthex used to literally watch me scream and cry, begging him to try to understand why he hurt me when he lied and cheated and just gave me the silent treatment. Yeah, they do that. They do that. I've never had experience with a narcissist, but let me tell you, now I know. Now I know, and I have boundaries. And you can say after what happened.
Is she red from anger or the beat? She's so mad. Her blood pressure is so high that her eyes are ready to just plop out of her face. Hello, Poltergeisha.
Recently, with the incident that I don't. That's not true. You don't know the full dynamic. You don't know everything. Trust me, I got this. Not the same. Yeah, they just want to make money, exactly. But they're making money off of things that are lies and exploiting my trauma when they say that's all I.
Oh, they're making money. They're making money. Listen.
Yeah, they just want to make money, exactly. But they're making money off of things that are lies.
Yes, we do want to make money. Why do you think my stream goal is what it is?
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing from yesterday. Dryer sheets for Chantel's sister because she put her sister in the dryer. Remember that? That's a 100%.
That thing that never happened.
That is a 100% undisputed fact. Can't be denied. Provable by somebody out there.
Her sister.
Not me, but somebody out there knows it.
Because you're a hungry fucking whore.
100% provable fact that she needs dryer sheets for her sister.
Hi, guys. I'm home.
You got a big thing on your forehead.
Get it. Ow, you pulled my hair.
Oh, your stupid hair was on your forehead.
Why are you pulling it off my head?
Boy, oh boy, she is looking rough. She almost looks old enough to be her own mother. Do better, Chantel. The CPAP marks really bring out the face. Yeah, but I lost the clicker, so I gave up on it, Artemida. They just need money. They want money.
And exploiting my trauma when they say that's all I do.
Oh, but we're making money by exploiting her trauma.
There's no trauma.
Thanks, Lynn.
Being rejected by a crackhead is not trauma.
6 of them here. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm home. I got a julep. Let's have some fun, y'all. Well, nice, Zenny Biscuit. I got a Shamrock Shake.
What's a julep?
A 40-year-old guy who obviously took advantage of you as a 16-year-old and said you were an unusual 16-year-old. Unusual. I think I was just turned 16, maybe even a little shy of that. when I first met him. I romanticized that story because I didn't realize until people brought that up.
Chantel was 15 dating like a 32-year-old drug dealer. Old enough to know better.
She knows how to pick them.
The guy, clearly a creep, definitely preyed on Chantel, but I'm just noticing.
Yeah, she picks winners.
Until people were saying, wow, she was abused by this man. And I never thought of it that way because I thought it was my fault. You know, I'm the one who went to his apartment. I'm the one
she wants to pretend to be an abuse victim.
This would be the story.
This would be the story to say I was victimized by an old man as a teenager.
Not Nader.
The crackhead wouldn't be my boyfriend. No.
Who, you know, he initiated because he was like coming on to me and making gestures and things. And is it precocious? Like I was very mature in a lot of like, you know what I mean?
You mean you were a slut?
But even then, how mature can you be at
Yeah,
That's what she means. She was a slut.
Yeah.
16? Like you're right. The adults should know better.
She's always vied for male attention, so it takes.
Yeah, the guy should have known better, but it's no stretch of the imagination that Chantel was desperate to get his attention.
Oh, not at all.
And I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong now. I see that. And he put me through a lot of disgusting things. You know, he would say things like, he would put on explicit videos and say, see, this is what a woman would do, but you don't want to do that, do you, Chantel? Like he was really manipulative.
Yeah, I don't know anybody who said that this whole situation was her fault. She's bringing up something that literally everyone with 2 brain cells knows is wrong.
Yes.
And
but somehow it's not wrong if it's Chantel? No, nobody said that.
Yeah.
And like wanted to pressure me to do things I wasn't comfortable with as well. And I have a history. I had a history of letting people like that take advantage of me because, you know, I wanted that. I think I wanted that validation. Like I feel like I wanted acceptance from these disgusting men because that's how I would get it from them, you know?
She does. She downplays this, like actual predatory abuse.
Right.
She downplays
she could
this.
Actually use as I am an abuse victim. It's no big deal.
She downplays this like it's nothing.
Right.
But you better not
You better not
Yeah. Just leave the past where it belongs. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to do, cookies and cream. You know?
No, are you? It sounds like you're trying to dredge up every old thing you could think of.
So, the YouTube Underground. Oh, please, they're disgusting. Imagine
I was about to get it.
wifing up somebody who made fun of your kids. Like, really?
Chantel, you insist on pretending to be married to a guy who wanted to poop on one of your trolls.
That's true.
Ew. You were a child and anyone using that story for views is sick. Thanks, Lolo. These people act like you were the one obsessing and bullying them.
Don't be racist. I am a building.
Muslim.
Don't.
Coming here from 6 Hour Cyrex compilation covering one of his arcs. I must be a masochist. Help. Good luck there, Rex. Thank you. I appreciate it.
It's them doing.
If she's saying she's never talking about it again, she's about to go on about it for the next 10 years minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were mean to your audience. No, I'm mean to audience members.
Chantel's life is so boring. She has nothing to do but reminisce about the past over and over and over again, and then say, "Why are people bringing this up?" She can't help herself. She has literally nothing to talk about.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Who would always come in and bully me and shame me for failing on a diet or doing whatever. Yeah, like I'm not just gonna come up to you and be mean to you for no reason. Like you don't know me in real life. I'm actually really nice and personable, and I've had a lot.
Guys, I'm fucking nice. Why doesn't anyone believe me? I'm a fucking nice person. Look at all my friends.
Right.
A lot of friends. Before
Look at all my friends. Look at all my husband's friends.
My husband's friends.
I had a lot of friends. People always thought I was funny. You know, I was always making.
People were always laughing at her. They thought she was funny.
Yeah, they thought they were laughing with her. Yeah. Nah, bitch.
Get along with everybody. If you meet me, you know what I mean. Like, so.
No, nobody meets you. You just sit down and eat. At every event, no one goes, who's that weird fat girl over there sitting in the corner eating all of the food? Like, oh, that's Salad's wife.
That's not true. I'm not an angel, and I wasn't. Like, now I'm doing a lot better. But, yeah, where was I mean without, like, being defensive? And no, it's not right to be mean back, but people just focus on the one side, you know?
No, but... Look over there.
She can be mean. Nobody else can. It's not fair.
Look over there.
Okay.
Look over there.
I am over there.
Hold on. Are you looking over there?
Yes.
Look over there.
I'm looking over there.
Are you looking over there?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Are you positive? Positive?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't see it.
No?
No.
All right.
Oh, that's
You should make a
squinting.
documentary about yourself.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, really, I should. I want to write a story about it, like everything. I think it would be therapeutic for me because I come
Got
to a
much
lot of
better head of
realizations when
hair
I look
than she
back at
does.
things. You know? Yeah, they're horrible to their audience.
Look, right.
New name
You
Logan.
turn up that
It's anybody.
truck. Good kitty.
I don't have a hate list of people.
You
Give me
do.
your Kia.
You have a hate list, and you talk about those same people over
Yeah,
and
it's
over
the same.
and over and over and over again.
It's the same 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
Nader, Dee, FFG.
Yep. And any other reactor that happens to get mentioned in the chat.
I like our.
I think the more angry she gets, the more poppy
Oh, yeah.
it becomes.
It's definitely blood pressure related.
Blood flutter?
Blah, blah, blah.
new car a lot better. I'd be pissed every day if I was in your position. Well, I don't know. So, people think that I'm such a liar. You're lied to every day by FF, you know who. Like the video of BBJ, like Hater Tater on Twitter posted a comparison. The same carpet. She's trying.
Oh, look at the eye. Just bringing up BBJ must really be getting to her.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
These are so cute. I can't. How can I stay angry?
Oh,
at this,
no.
huh? Middle.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What is that?
Who did that? What is what?
What? Do you think Mr. Snowflake popped into chat because this channel will be in the reaction content segment? Oh.
That'd be cool if it was.
I'm so sorry, Shelly. But did I get Stream Boss? No.
You should be sorry.
No, it's gonna take
Stinky babies.
it's gonna take a little bit more than that to be Stream Boss.
But thank you, Ellie.
A little bit more than that. Thank you, Ellie, though.
Wait, how is it pronounced? L Steel?
Ellie Steele?
Ellie Steel.
Ellie Steele.
Ellie Steel.
But that is a
It
fart
sounds like
son
a
Shelly.
superhero name.
It does. That is a fart son Shelly.
She's trying to say that somebody sent her that video of BBJ. It's the same carpet. She has BBJ, and she's like, she likes this treat. The cat didn't even eat the treat. She licked it once and looked away. Whenever I used to feed BBJ treats, she would come.
Because you
Sorry.
tried to feed BBJ treats as like the only food she ever got.
Sucking down this milkshake
probably
like Chantel would. But
Wanted real food.
the carpet thing is hilarious because I think whoever did it had to like color correct and move something so the carpet matches the carpet.
What is the story about the carpet?
They're like the carpet that BBJ that was in the BBJ video is somehow the carpet in FFG's house if they color correct it and move it and do all this stuff. But it's like not.
How do
they're
people know what FFG's carpet looks like?
They're trying to say that FFG has the cat. And even if she did, so what?
The cat's not dead.
Yeah.
Like Chantel wanted it. In a box or a bag, wherever dead pets go. The cat's not dead, Chantel. It's
Yep.
okay.
She's trying to say that somebody sent her that video of BBJ. It's the same carpet. She has BBJ, and she's like, she likes
Who gives a shit?
this treat. The cat didn't even eat the treat. She licked it once and looked away. Whenever I used to feed BBJ treats, she would come. You saw her. She was a fiend. She would eat like 10 in a row.
Yeah, because that's all the food she would get.
That's all she got.
That's all her food.
Yep. Because the cats wouldn't get fed, they would be starving, meowing around the house, and once in a great while, Chantel would be next to some treats and give some treats to the cat. And
As
they'd
per
get
the
super
guidelines on the
excited.
bag, because she's lightweight, she's allowed to have like 14 a day. So, get off it. You want to compare, you just made yourself look.
You can't give a cat 14 treats a day.
It doesn't need 14 treats a day.
It needs food.
It needs food, yes.
Like a big
Food
liar.
and clean water.
Thanks, Teardrop. I take the bullying well. I mean, I address it a lot maybe, but I'm just trying to point out, like,
Shamrock shakes are the best.
Terrible.
you know, defend myself. My cat loves Temptations treats, yeah. Hello, Desert Rose. Thank you, Yusuf. Teardrop, yeah. Anyway. So that's my defense of it. I think it's just BS.
I can't get over the eye. It's so fucking funny. But we did just get over 10% goal. Nice work, guys.
I knew it would be BS, and I was like, let me just see, because people say he's fair, he's a good documentary person. He's just a glorified hater. That's all he is. Trying to be soft white underbelly. You know, like, please stop picking on the same two.
Just say you have a crush on Mr. Cardigan already. God.
Yeah, for real.
The internet. You don't like watching people stuff their.
Oh, I did. I did see her reaction video last night. Foodie's big react video. And it was her with the avatar, just playing Yo Mama video for like 2 hours.
So she was reacting to the
No.
channel that kisses her butt?
No.
I thought it was going to be a hater reaction.
It was. It was
But
her.
Yo Mama is her.
It was her playing Yo Mama's video, reacting to people.
So she was just stealing his content.
Yes.
Was she adding commentary?
Yeah, true. Like every 10 minutes. Yeah, and she's mean. Like shit like that.
Oh, God.
So
She was just stealing content.
I watched the whole thing on FFG's channel. I'm like, this isn't even worth reacting to. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, boy.
Their face, and why are you making a 6-hour documentary about it, about my old story times? You know, you're gonna be talking next about my abuse story, like whatever.
Your
Like,
fake
get a
abuse
life.
story. A 6-hour. I hope Mr. Snowflake makes this thing fucking 30 hours long.
Me too. Arguing with people who told her
documentary.
she has to do is drive to Nader's house and she would have avoided all the abuse. I was wrong. I mean, that's what it is. All she had to do was not go over there.
Just
and,
not.
Yeah.
Just not.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to
yeah.
I don't want cigarettes put out on my face. Maybe I'll drive 2 hours over there to see if that'll happen or not. Come on.
And the whole time, the whole react, whether she was talking or whether Yo Mama was talking or whether what he was doing were talking, all you heard is.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah, I know exactly. Teardrop, just another clout chaser. Exactly. I'm gonna prove her subs are fake. Prove it. How? How are you gonna prove that? Because my channel grew so fast? It's even an enigma to me. I have no idea, but I did message YouTube about it because I was concerned, because I'm not into buying subscribers. It's not, I don't want to do that. I know it's not right to do it. I know that it can get your channel taken down. So.
You do all kinds of things that can get your channel taken down. You don't care.
Crowd of seagulls that pick at you all day. Exactly. Exactly.
I didn't watch it, but I heard it was literally just him playing her own words, which he can't. That was 90% of Snowflake's documentary, was just him playing Chantel clips.
Yeah. That's why she hates it.
How do I mentally
because the only defense she has is to then lie about what she meant.
Yeah.
Well, I was just reading a comment in the chat when I said that. Like, it's that's all she has, is to just lie about, don't believe your lying eyes. This is what I said, but obviously I meant something completely different when I said that thing exactly like I said it.
Yep.
I'm resilient. I don't place my self-worth in the words of other people, you know? I'm coming on here to dispel some
Clearly unbothered. She's so angry, her eyes about to out of her head.
the things that were said, because it's just BS, and people take this as gospel. Like, this is like this is dangerous when people make documentaries that are supposed to be truth tellers when all they do is tell lies, you know? The story time's true, yes, whatever. Those are my own words, talking about my life.
The whole thing is your own words.
What's the point? Trying to use that as character, like assassination, basically.
Nobody made implications on your character.
Using my own words is character assassination. Playing videos of myself talking of things I posted publicly on the internet is somehow assassinating her character?
Oh, fuck. I forgot about the subs. She got up to 101.5. That was her highest, I think.
Okay.
She dropped down to like 98,000. And in a matter of hours was back up to 101.
How is that?
That's a good question.
That's not natural.
No.
Like, so what? I did weird things in my past when I was drinking and partying, and who doesn't do things like this? You know, like, I don't know.
Lots of people do a lot of stupid things when they're drinking and partying, but you know what they don't do is talk about it on the internet.
Foodie Salamanca. Foodie Salamanca is going to be a thing. That's got to be a thing. I talked to the chat.
Yeah, something definitely doesn't math with the subs. That is weird. The massive increase and then dropping back down and coming right back. is very strange.
You talk to the chat?
I am. I'm reading in the chat.
I know. That's why I say talk to chat.
Why are you telling me talk to chat?
Are you talking to chat?
Are you looking for something over there? You better stop it. Spoonie Nerd. Temu must sell subs. It's the only way I can see her affording to buy so many of them. Yeah, I wonder if she like bought some bought 5,000 subs for 24 hours and then they all just fell back off and she had to rebuy them again. Oh boy, YouTube was like, nah, I wonder. It's very strange.
Here we go.
Sin's getting the bell. No, he better not be getting the bell. Oh, the Salamanca.
He's not scared.
It would be like this.
Hey, that's the bell that you have.
Yeah.
Senor, is today Friday? Is today Monday? Is today Tuesday?
Okay, seems like you're happy.
Then it's gonna cut to this. But it's gotta be. It's gotta be this scene. Like it has to be this scene.
O-U-A-I-K-I.
It's gonna be this scene.
Is that how you want to be remembered?
It's got to be this scene,
chance to look
but then
at me,
it's gonna
Akbar.
jump to him shitting his pants. I'm just gonna transpose Foodie's face on here.
Oh yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan. Is this like, this is perfect. That was a good scene.
Ah, goodness gracious.
It was so long ago. I cheated on Pete's and it was like what, 17 years ago? I would never
Right,
cheat on somebody now.
Chantel, a documentary starts at the beginning. If you didn't know that, the documentary doesn't start with, this is Chantel. She's a lovely Muslim woman living in Kuwait with her handsome husband. That's not how a documentary would go. It starts at the beginning, 17 years ago, when you started talking about a bunch of things you should never have talked about on the internet.
Don't lose monetization for a joke. I just need the angry face in the belt clicking. Then we'll put Foodie's face on it. That should fly under copyright. Chantel's rage cycle. Well, I guess we'll find out.
I guess
we'll find out today. Chantel's rage cycle goes like this: FFG, BBJ, reaction channels, Hater Nation, Nader, DD, repeat. It's predictable as her weight loss cycle and dating cycle. Return to start. Do not collect YouTube plaque. Do not put sister in dryer.
That's goodness.
That is very good. We are over 10% of those dryer sheets, though.
That's true.
We don't need a
I
static
learned my lesson
sister.
from it. My new subscriber, I know Rachel, but I didn't buy subscribers, so they're coming from somewhere. And I've had a lot of.
And even if it's not a donation, we'll still have.
No, it's so loud. No, it's that sound that like gets inside my brain and it
people
hurts my ear
introduce
bones. I don't
So
like
either
it.
it's somebody haters buying subs, or and that's why I'm not really excited because I still feel like it's too good to be
Why
true.
would a
So we're gonna wait and see.
hater spend their money to give you subscribers? Why would a hater buy your YouTube plaque for you? It makes no sense.
Exactly.
Because YouTube said if it's bots or it's something like that, they'll remove them. I made it clear. I said I'm not.
Imagine.
I made it clear. I said YouTube. Somebody bought subscribers, but it wasn't me. Okay.
I don't know who did it, but it wasn't me.
I have proof because I told you it wasn't me.
That is my proof. I checked Salad's bank account.
Mm-hmm. Which I can't read because it's in Arabic.
And it was
wouldn't say YouTube subscribers. It would say random company that I don't know what it is, but I know it's not true.
Do we think the thing with her sister? Do we think her sister was scented snuggler Downy April Fresh?
Gain.
It definitely gain.
Yeah.
We need our gain. Help Sin.
Chantel's gain's her favorite thing.
Help support Sin's replacement bells because Shelly will break the bell.
I will break that bell.
It's not me.
Break that
I wanted
bell.
to know if it was possible. They said it's not possible, but I know people do buy subscribers. A documentary is meant to show balance and be
Have we mentioned her gaining 2,000 subs today? Yes, we have.
impartial.
That's
Exactly.
so interesting.
Exactly.
She's such a popular girl.
Lizzie.
And in her mind, she has, totally legitimately gained 5,000 new subscribers. What she decides to show them for the first time ever seeing Chantel is this.
Yeah.
Listen to all the horrible shit I ever did in my life.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yep. God, this is a perfect... She looks so perplexed.
If you've ever been, I asked them about that. It depends on the situation, Patricia. That's what I'm saying. I might not even be able to get a plaque.
Yeah,
whatever,
her smoking
it's not
around
gonna
the
ruin my
cat
life.
too. Like,
I
wasn't that
never
her whole
go on
thing?
things.
Was FFG having the cat was horrible because smoking around my cat?
Yep.
Well, she's just hotboxing the freaking cat and the hamster in this little tiny apartment.
I love how she's like trying to be so in your face about it.
Very
Muslim
cool.
woman named
Very
Mo.
Muslim.
Oh yeah, nice Muslim. Okay, and these people, they backbite and they gossip about me, and they try to cause more drama and hate, and they're good Muslims. Sure, we'll see about that.
Yeah, she's gonna spend all of her food money on subscribers and really rage.
It's a hate forum, Fam Diva.
It's a hate
So look at the
forum.
shaitan working through them to try and get to you. I know. Everything is a test.
A documentary is meant to show balance and be impartial and state truths. I don't think that's what a documentary is. It's supposed to document what happened.
Yeah. And that's what he did.
And it's never going to stop because, it's just never going to stop. It's too lucrative. People are just too invested for some odd reason. I don't know.
You're making too much money.
Yeah.
You're making too much money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use dryer sheets for my sister.
If that's what you want to do, fine. But if you're claiming to be fair and a good documentary maker, and you listen to the lies of somebody from my past from Kiwi Farms who has an agenda with no proof, hi, Loner.
But you should listen to Chantel.
With no
because
proof.
she totally doesn't have an agenda to make herself look good.
Well, that's the thing, is she acts like somebody talking about her 100% agenda.
Right.
Absolute agenda driven.
Right. Somebody looking at the video that she posted with her own words. Agenda.
Again, if I had someone on my panel doing blackface, that would be it. I would be canceled the 30th time. But people
Wasn't that Marty doing that?
don't care about the person who did that. No, I'm probably gonna do the Twitch stream after. Yeah, Lizzie, exactly. They say the R word.
Where's your
the N word,
husband?
They say,
Why isn't he home?
Yeah, I think
Why aren't you out at the park with your husband?
why does the one eye look so bloodshot compared to the other one?
That's a good question.
they make fun of
About
autistic
smoking it.
people, trans people. They have about probably 20,000 pages by now, just picking apart like everything about my body.
Autistic people and trans people.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chantal hasn't made an exceptional amount of anti-trans jokes.
Everything. So
Or, denounce the whole LGBT community.
Salad comes home at approximately 5 a.m. on her Twitch stream.
Oh.
Oof.
sitting for 4. What photo was photoshopped? I have never in my life ever had Photoshop. Never. Never.
I use one of those free programs, so that's not
Yeah, you
Photoshop.
don't need
I didn't lie.
Photoshop. You can just use an app, dummy. Your phone makes
Voila.
filters.
I swear. Never.
Debunked.
He gave me free advertising.
I
Yeah,
didn't
exactly.
buy
These people keep me
Photoshop.
relevant, I guess. But they're keeping a part of
I
me
used
relevant that
Facetune.
is not me anymore.
Debunked.
There's no point. It's so many years ago. You are not obliged to be the person that you were yesterday. It's just like, these reaction channels who are so self-righteous and sanctimonious and say, I'm a changed person, so you're still making fun of me when I was an alcoholic, but I'm not anymore. Well, you're still...
But you make fun of people's pasts all the time.
Mm-hmm. And who's to say? When he gets to Kuwait, he might say, oh, Chantel's doing much better now. She's not on drugs. She's living her best life now. We're not to that part of the documentary yet, Chantel.
Yeah.
Stay on topic.
I mean, clearly living her best life.
Uh-huh.
ruminating
In her
over
mind.
my past of things that I did in the past. Cuba rage. Get over it. I was drunk. You can use the same excuse. You were drunk when you hit your grandfather. Well, I was drunk when I did Cuba rage. Did I physically abuse anybody? No. But you
Did you talk about your physical
Didn't you
abuse
try
later?
to
No.
you try to physically abuse your sister by putting her in a dryer?
still sit there and use that for content.
I bet she physically abused Pete.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I could see her pushing him around.
So yeah,
bigger than him.
Right, yeah.
Sarah
I could see
Nasser.
her
I'm
shoving
Sarah
pizza
from Kuwait, big
around.
fan of you. Would love to invite you for lunch someday. Avenues Mall. Sarah,
Or
are
threatening
you the one
him
who
to
does
make
makeup?
make him do stuff for her.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to say. Try to reach out to me on somewhere, Instagram, TikTok, or something. They're dragging up skeletons and forcing you to relive stuff over and over. It's disgusting. Exactly. Exactly.
Nobody forced her to watch a documentary.
No, nobody forces her to watch literally every reaction video that's made about her either, but she chooses to do it.
Nobody.
And then rage about it.
Yeah, she watches all of it, then goes, well, I have to relive this because of you.
Yeah, no, you can just turn off, walk away. Pet your cat, go to the park with your husband, live your best life.
Oh, geez, Lord Baroque, I hope you're all right. Foodie is going full Ralph Wiggum. Me buy subs, me use filters. That's impossible.
The photo was
You choose me?
edited to make you look skinnier. Sarah, do you do makeup on TikTok? Because if that's you, that would be so cool.
Foodie's wooden teeth.
Because I watch I watch your TikTok.
That's a good one. Mad Yikes, Foodie's new wooden teeth.
Yeah.
Makeup. If people hate on you, just ignore them. They're dumb and they're obsessed. Block and delete. Hi Juan. Welcome to Very Important Bees. Ready to set bees. Anyway.
I like how she has to like get her whole body ready to hit the hookah.
Yeah.
Like she has to sit up straight and like lean back.
So, where were we? Julia's over it.
I think Chantal.
I want you to know how much I appreciate those of you who have always been around and don't take these people's word as gospel and know who I am, you know? You like the sound of the hookah? Oh, my leg. I want to do Twitch
Your leg?
on camera sitting here, but
Goodbye, feet.
hi Juan.
Goodbye, footsies. I'm saying bye to you. No more walks. Oh, no, no. Goodbye, footsies. I'm saying bye to you. Goodbye, footsies.
Okay, honey.
No more walks. Ooh.
Okay.
Hi Vanessa. Welcome Juan. Thanks for being a beezer. We still stay beezing no matter what name I have. Hi Angela. You can change your name, but you're the same person. How am I the same?
Because you're still Chantal, Marie, Olive, El Sultan, Siro, Cook Pondu Wolf.
Yeah.
Person. How? When did I have any drop of alcohol? When did I do any of the things that I used to do?
You were smoking weed like 3 weeks ago when you were in Canada.
Whoops.
Yeah, you just came out and were like, look at all my weed for no reason.
For no reason.
You know, like there's no.
She really could have just said, FFG's a liar. She always lies. FFG always makes up lies about me. She didn't talk to anybody at any store because I was never there. And that could have been that. But no, she said, look at all my weed. I'm stoned.
Yeah. She could have been like, FFG's full of shit, but then was like, I got all the weed. Stalker.
Comparison. You know, I don't dance around unclothed. Aaron! Thank you, Aaron!
But you do.
Shukran
You
jazilan.
did. And you put it on the internet, ma'am.
Thanks, Lynn. Little Nitty. If anybody does manipulating of their audience, it's hater channels who use lies and use
Hater channels.
Haters. Courtney Lynn says she says not to listen to haters, but 95% of Snowflake's video was her own videos and voice. It was.
Indeed.
It was.
it's
She doesn't care about
assassination
that.
No.
Because right now she's rewriting history.
tactics to try to gain more hate, to perpetuate more hate, more useless twisting of things. You know what I mean? Like,
What hate is being perpetuated? We are literally talking about the words that come out of your mouth.
Yeah, nothing's being twisted either.
please. Exactly, Applebee's. Since I put the hijab on, I've never shown, like, purposely.
Do you think that makes her feel better?
Yeah. She's stressed out.
Is that her cope?
Yeah, she's very stressed.
The classic. I haven't eaten at McDonald's. I'm boycotting it. People need to let go of your past and
Sally
let you be at
just
peace.
won't
The
bring
chapter's
it to
over
you.
and you are on a new chapter of your life. Thank you. Yeah. Exactly.
If she had control of her own life, she would be at all the drive-thrus.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She gets what Sally gives her.
We have seen her go through one drive-through.
Yeah.
Hate is useless. You are the same person. You continue to call people names. Where? Racist where? Hi, random things. Super chat, super chat. You just got a super chat. Love you, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have I raged in defending myself? Yeah, sure. I'm trying not to. I haven't called anybody names tonight, except for maybe the abuser, but sorry. I mean, not sorry. Same thing with Cuba Rage. I'm not sorry about anything I said about that person. Nope. Not after what I've been through that weekend before I went there.
What? What? That you brought yourself over there and willingly entered into a threesome with the most haggardly couple on the internet?
Yep. And
Sorry,
then
not
proceeded
sorry.
to tell every detail of it
Does
on
Mr.
the internet?
As some kind of flex or own? If I were you, I would pretend that that never happened.
Yeah.
Roger Sweater give you automatic morals, apparently.
She wants to bring it up and remind us about how she didn't talk about being
Representatives
abused.
insult you all day,
So
and then
weird.
clutch their pearls if you
And
respond.
she was naming
Yeah,
every single
have you
horrible
seen
thing you'd ever
the disgusting things these people do on Twitter? I've seen a few. And then they have the nerve to try to take the moral high ground against myself and Amber Lane and whoever else. I don't get it. I don't. The only thing is, yeah.
What is
I
this?
don't feel any moral high ground. I just like to look at her being stupid.
Yeah, I'm just watching my show. I don't watch this to feel better.
I'm superior than you, Chantal. I'm skinny and you're fat. That's not why we're watching. We just like to watch you make an idiot out of yourself.
I don't watch this to feel better about myself.
Right.
I mean, I do.
In her mind, we're all just comparing ourselves to her. That's what all the reactions are doing. We're just watching her to compare ourselves and say that we're better than her. I don't think any of them actually do that.
No. Well, maybe, but not over here. Where'd all these lolcows find their scripts? It's literally the same thing from every useless one of these people. Where's the originality? They're
Panache.
That's
a good question.
I kept wanting to say Pinochet. I know the word. I'm like Pinoche.
Like, you would think after so many years on the internet, you would start to get the picture that when somebody trolls you or says something that you don't like, when you give it such a reaction, it only causes more of it. So, but she constantly just overreacting to everything until she's a lolcow. If you haven't figured it out by now, I don't know what to tell you, Chantal.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I know I am better than her, but I don't need to watch it to know that.
Yeah, that's not the point of watching it.
Yeah.
It's not.
They want this.
I need to stay on my moral high ground, so I need to watch Chantal today to feel better about myself. Like, what the fuck is that theory even?
Salut. Salut, ça va? Marhaba. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Chantal is a mastercraft of delusion.
You know, when Chantal watches other things, she's probably like, my husband's handsomer than you. My couch is nicer than yours. My cat's fluffier than hers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's comparing herself to everything that she sees.
God, yeah.
So she assumes that everybody else who watches anything does that too.
That's true.
So, there's no comparison. Like, the amount of people who have gone real life, like, it's disgusting. Have come from my family. People have done so much.
Yeah. Like with her, I'm prettier than 90% of YouTube. She just compares herself to everybody. So
this is a great pause screen, by the way, if anybody wants to grab it. Yeah, sure. People have gone real life on you.
Yeah, it's weird.
It is definitely weird, but
it's to be expected when you give such a reaction.
Much worse than I've ever done in self-defense of myself, ever. You know, yeah, my story times are a bit weird and messed up, but I didn't hurt anybody.
Like
I mean,
Amber's reaction to somebody taking a picture of her slippers, and talking about it for 5 videos in a row. Like that's just going to encourage more people to do it.
And if I did, I made amends with those people directly. You know what I did to Pete's. That was a problem again in our relationship and with myself. I wasn't
talking
happy
about my cat being floofier.
and I couldn't bring myself to hurt him and say it. So yes, of course, I hurt him in another way, which is dumb. But those are things that happened 17 years ago. Are you the same person you were 17 years ago?
Ready? Give us Mel. Give us Mel. Otter. 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 Nobody can hear that little tiny squeak. Come on. Where's the meow?
He doxed your father on Twitter. It's crazy. He isn't even a part of it. Exactly.
Want their meow, Otter.
Exactly.
You're teasing us.
Well, Chantel, you also said your dad was a deadbeat loser who had nothing to do with you, then amended it to say you guys had a great relationship.
Yeah, weird.
And I'm the doxer. Okay. Right.
I mean, you are. You are. You can't just be, well,
Yeah.
I'm the doxer. Yeah, okay. You did, though.
You have.
Can you say, yeah, I have, and that doesn't make it right, and I should have not done that? Accountability, where? No?
I think it's in this chat that someone was like spamming just Breezen's docs in her chat, and she did nothing about it until she caught flack for it.
She don't care.
I mean, sure.
I mean, I use Chantel to stop myself from eating when I'm bored. That's fair.
Some of my story times were funny, whatever, you know. Desert Rose, don't forget there are still and will always be those of us who love
Honor, what you doing?
you and are here for you. Your pastors are faster and you are strong.
She put her
Thank
butt
you,
in her
Desert
face.
Rose.
Put your butt down.
I like that you can like the super chats now. Thank you.
Are you gonna
I
give some
definitely
or
appreciate that.
not?
Thank you,
Just
Desert
gotta
Rose.
Give me your butt.
Yeah, right, Teardrop. You don't owe these people explanations. You're right, Parasocial.
But yet, here we are.
Yeah, but
Leave the family out.
she has
Oh, yeah.
to bring it all
But they
up
don't.
because the Natter arc is coming in the next Snowflake video. So she has got to get it all out there, dredge up all the old things, and pretend that we didn't see what we saw.
They don't. Being drunk isn't an excuse for anybody. It's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse for being a dirty racist, too.
No, it's not. No.
But it definitely brings out the worst of you, for
If
sure.
I got very drunk and started calling random Egyptian men camels, I think I might get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
And I haven't had any alcohol since those bad times. I don't drink. I never
But you still smoke.
will again. You should tell your story. Be one.
You can't drink there, Chantal. You can't.
Yeah.
Of it instead of reactors. Yeah, Leslie, it's just that at the time, especially when I was
Just
going
gonna
through
go
the
a
abuse,
couple
I
countries over and get a bottle of wine. It's not happening.
would come on live and cry and scream and, block it out with drugs and tell you everything that happened. And at the time, you guys believed me because you were telling me to leave. You hated me for staying.
Yeah, and no one's like, you know what, she should go back with Nader.
No, but people are like, she was more entertaining.
Oh, the streams were more entertaining then, but don't.
But that means everybody wants me to get abused.
No one wants you to go back to him.
And now it's like, because it can be weaponized against me. Morocco greeting. Hello, marhaba. Kifik. I'm sorry, but I'm sick of seeing all your past videos over and over again. I know, that's the thing. Like, it's so past. It's so... I know people think it's like they think I'm still that person.
Oh, Knights of the Diamond Spoon is looking a little worse for wear. Under 500,000 HP.
Yeah. Oh, and Monkey...
That is
Monkey
gettable.
Mac, you got a good point there. She was not in a relationship with Natter.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Only
She was
for
not.
a week.
It was a week. They met on Tinder. They hooked up for a week. He refused to be her boyfriend, and then she chased him around like a maniac.
This thing with May happened, and then she whisked him away for a week, and that's when he claimed her.
Yeah.
I'm still foodie, and I'm gonna go back to that. And it's not gonna happen. I can assure you,
Ooh, Lord Baroque gifting 5
Ooh,
memberships.
fancy.
Are we gonna see who it is?
Let's see. Who is it? But what a week, right? Best week of her life.
I guess we don't get to see who it is.
Oh, yeah. Usually it says the names.
Well, thank you, Baroque. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Lord
really
Baroque.
liking the person I'm on the road to be. I
Oh,
still
there you go.
Karina, Poltergeisha, Havasu Mom, ISO Bandit, and Artemida. Nicely done.
Nice.
Good selection of people except ISO Bandit.
have to deal with a lot of
I saw
issues,
Bandit's a
like
good
of course I
boy.
do, but still that doesn't like again, having an eating disorder, eating a tray of meatballs doesn't make me a bad person, okay? Like having a
Nobody
disease is not-
said it. And who said Chantel is a horrible person for eating those meatballs? Who said that? Nobody.
She's
fucking delusional.
reflected on who you are as a person. And it's clear that these people they really just see somebody as just stuffing their face.
They see
don't
you stuffing your face,
That
and
is
they're like,
literally what they see.
You're kind of an asshole, Chantel, but really, we wish you wouldn't kill yourself. Please stop. That's what they're saying.
That's literally what you're doing, is somebody stuffing their face. That is literally what they're doing. Or what they're seeing, because it's what you're doing. Stop stepping on my toe.
Why is your toe on my side? Go over there. It's just like in the bed. Stay on your own side. I'm going to build a big, beautiful wall to keep all my Mexicans over there, husband.
It's a big, beautiful wall, and no toes are coming on this side of it. I looked and I said, no, you stay over there. You're gay.
You're not bringing your best.
You're not bringing your clipped toenails over here.
really care about what you're going through psychologically or, you know, whatever. I don't know. Sorry, somebody messaged me. Drunk words are sober thoughts. Yeah, and at the time I was a Cuba Rage, I had a lot of hate in my heart. I was black inside. You know, you go through a year of being manipulated.
Yeah, and Sin will pay for it.
I'm gonna build a big, beautiful wall, and Sin's gonna pay for it. I'm gonna tell him, you gotta pay for this.
You gotta pay for it.
Abused and cheated on and everything else, and you see how when you drink, how that comes out. I'm just saying.
When you drink, your racism comes out. That's the thing that happens, apparently, to some people.
Sit down. You're gay. Stop, get down, sit down. I love that bit.
For your next iced mocha. Yes.
The way he does it. You think I can play that clip on here?
Maybe.
I should be able to.
You might.
Let's
be
go,
able
babe.
To play it.
Thank you, Starry Sky. Hello, Charles. Please stand by. Yes, yeah. I mean, right? Like, I was so in a dark place, badly. And there were people. I know I said some mean things to people in the audience, but there were.
Because fucking, I need a laugh. I need a good, solid laugh right now. Because this is seeming very samey. Like, throughout this video, she gets more and more and more angry.
And just repeating the same things over and over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, she literally is. She's literally just repeating herself ad nauseum. This made me laugh so fucking hard.
Courtney said, I know you do the accordion hands, but do you do the squinty eyes too? Yes, he does. He does the whole thing.
This made me laugh so fucking hard.
On stage is so funny, he got canceled at the beginning of his career. Please welcome from Saturday Night Live, Shane Gillis.
This is the funniest shit.
Hey, I'm going to keep my comments brief.
All right.
Shane, you once did a joke that I love, and I hate making requests. I saw you do a joke about Donald Trump getting shot.
All right. I'll try to remember it.
He said he would die funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if he dies in the joke.
No. I said, of all the presidents, I think it's fair to say Donald Trump would be the funniest one to see get shot. Just because he'd be in the middle of a speech talking shit. Just, you're gay. The shooter would be coming at him and be like, sit down, get down. What a loser, get down, sit down. But just the noise he would make when he got hit, even if you love Donald Trump, it would be funny. As soon as he got hit, he'd be like, ah! But the rest of the joke, which is my favorite part that didn't really, a lot of people didn't like it, was Biden. I think Biden's the first president you could punch assassinate. You just walk right up to him and be like, Mr. President, how the fuck are you doing?
All right.
Shane Gillis is always solid for a laugh.
Yeah, he's good.
For a lot of trolls.
And I would like to just throw it out there. I know it's pretty specific. But we could double the stream goal with Miss Tin's favorite donation right now.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's math.
Yes.
Oh, no, wait. Is that not my favorite?
It
that
is.
were there
Or you're lying.
instigating and that were there
Don't let Stimmy's lie.
trying to get me to rage and pushing, and they knew I was in a vulnerable state and they were saying mean things. So, yeah, exactly. Please stand by. Ghostface. The wheelie chair vibe and a cat, yes. Thanks, Yalael.
Another one I really like is when he's talking about Biden. He's like, he gets off stage and he turns into a Roomba.
Yeah.
He just starts going.
He does. Walks
Yeah,
off into the
because
bushes.
it rose. I mean, I'm not like looking for sympathy, but it's sympathy and understanding are different, right? Hi, Rose. Open chat. Yes. How are you?
What happens where her camera keeps shifting over?
That's a good question.
Thank you, David's Cafe. I appreciate that. I seriously can't tell you where the subscribers have come from. Honestly, I don't know if they're real or not. I know that we didn't buy anything. I even emailed YouTube, like I said. So if they're not real, they should be getting rid of them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened. I emailed YouTube and I was like, I don't know. I think some hater bought a bunch of subscribers for my channel, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely wasn't me or my husband. I checked his bank statements.
I have proof because I said so.
No, Chandra, he didn't. Doesn't want to see anything. He's like, I already know about your past, so what? Vanna, 100K, yeah. It's like over that now. It's like 100 and something. I was like, what the heck? I'm like weirded out. Like, I'm definitely weirded out. Thanks, Chandra. Thanks, Miss No Madness.
All right, so this morning she was at 98.4. Let's see where we're at right now.
She doesn't have any extra live viewers.
We're at 101.
Yeah.
No video in 3 days.
No.
In less than 10,000. Less than 7.
No added views at all. Not even more people in her live chat. It's weird.
2,000 subs in 12 hours. Legit.
Totally legit.
Trading likes. What? All of my videos have more dislikes than likes, so that's not true. Like, and subs don't buy you. They don't get you views,
the
so,
people
like,
who like her hardly don't give her money.
Yeah.
She gets like 1 or 2 super chats per stream because even the people who like her don't want to pay for what they're watching.
Yeah.
It's that shitty of content.
If you're going to buy anything, would it make sense to buy views instead of subs? Like, I don't know. Bank statement for what? I'm smoking shisha, which she's over there.
I don't know if you can buy views. I
It's-
don't think that is a thing that's for sale. I think you buy subscribers. You don't buy views.
I'm sure you can like get one of those viewer
like a bot.
Yeah,
maybe
a bot farm.
Maybe
gone once you smoke it. There's no smoke.
I've never
in there.
heard of people.
You walk in
buying
here, you don't smell
views
anything, so
before.
it's not the same. But you know who smokes around their pets? Chain smokes? Yes, yours truly.
You right now. You're doing it right now.
You can't buy views. You can buy views.
I don't
okay,
know.
hold on.
I don't know how that works.
Buy YouTube views. Buy YouTubeViews.com.
Apparently you can. Okay.
There you go.
I didn't think that was a thing.
Okay. Social Wick by YouTube Views, 100% active and instant, just 99 cents. Okay, yeah, no, that's a thing.
The ones you worship without even questioning. Thanks,
Chantel, you're talking about other people smoking in front of their
Her chat
pets
all morning, she has
while
nothing
you
else.
have not taken a breath that wasn't a hit of that bomb thing.
And that's a disgusting person because I've heard them say before, they're so ignorant and uncultured and they have the most to say about everything.
Uncultured.
Uncultured.
You're ignorant.
If you don't live in the Middle East, you are uncultured.
That's ignorant, blanket. Stop it.
Because she has eaten food in another country.
It's true.
She is very cultured.
That is
She's not
culture.
experienced any of the culture, but she's eaten the food.
She walked through the celebration to get food one day.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear? I heard like a clip of what's her face, Miss, like sleeping with a sex offender, say that I'm talking a lot about airplanes lately. Okay, airplane crashes, and really just went off about the keffiyeh, how it's like I would never have the guts to wear that in Canada. Are you kidding? I'll wear that proud anywhere in the world. I'm not afraid. And that those comments, people don't realize how Islamophobic that is.
You didn't even wear your chin spanks in Canada.
She did a little bit.
Only when she was on live. You could tell she just put it on.
Yeah.
You're just assuming because I like to watch Mayday.
You think she sat around her mom's Christmas dinner in the chin spanks?
Nope.
Videos that I'm going to be an unaliving bomber or something? Like, oh my god. Oh. Ignorance is hard to navigate.
Susan's
I can't
cat
deal
right
with
now.
it. Hi, Miss Linda. Chandra, I haven't even looked into that yet. Represent our people. Like, they really know nothing. They really know nothing. First of all, those people are Islamic extremists. Most Muslims are very peaceful people, okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And?
They're not part of jihad. And
got the eye. I can't stop looking at the eye.
Yeah.
There's extremist Christians. There's so many.
Well, okay, when was the last time an extremist Christian crashed a plane into a tower? That wasn't paid by George Bush.
Hates Christians. She talks about how they're all evil, awful bigots, horrible people. But that's okay. You can just lump all that religion in together. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I saw Christian extremists.
No.
Many of them. Nobody says anything about
The Crusades?
The Crusades.
This is that the last time?
I think
Well, that
that
was
was the last
Catholic, but yeah.
Yeah.
that. So please, it's so Islamophobic. I know. I like to watch cartel videos. Oh, I can't. I don't watch them. I listen about them. I like the history part, but then I skip out when it gets to like the gore. I don't watch that. Camel content. Oh, thank you, Eldridge. I love camel. Yeah, they're so cute. Yeah, none of them have an original thought. They don't. They're just incredibly ignorant. Yeah, Foodie.
Well, the KKK wasn't the KKK.
KKK pretty much doesn't exist
Protestant?
anymore.
Wasn't the KKK Protestants?
I don't know.
Foodie. Yeah. Really? Please stand by? So. No Applebee's, really? Well, good for that then, I guess. I think you and Kingsella should go on a couple's vacation and enjoy your time. Yeah, we plan to soon. Yeah, exactly. There's just corruption all around.
Alyssa says anything bad said about her is Islamophobic. It is. Like, for years and years, it was everything said about her is fatphobic. And then she put on the chin spanks. And now, well, you can't talk about me because it's Islamophobic. She's just using whatever she can as a shield.
Yes, they were Protestant. They were rapidly anti-Catholic. Ham and Beans, they were Protestant, right?
Oh, no, they still exist, but it's something like less than 10,000 members in the entire country.
I'd be
it's
shocked.
a very small group.
I would be.
And they don't, like, do anything. They're not out, like, hanging people. They're just maybe have a little parade with 20 guys. They're not very... They're not as popular as they used to be.
I would be shocked if it was over 1,000 members.
It's very small.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Linda.
They're definitely not popular.
Did it hurt when the camel kicked? It hurt a little, not much. I think it was more of a shock. Like
okay, yeah, the IRA, yeah, those were Catholic extremists. Fuck, there was I saw it on Joe Rogan. It was the black dude who converted like 200 KKK members.
Oh yeah, that dude was awesome.
What the fuck was his name?
Daryl something. Something Daryl.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. He just like befriended him.
What do you like about YouTube? I think that YouTube should stop.
That black people aren't anything to be afraid of, and then they left the KKK.
He just cool.
Oh shit!
To Knights of the Diamond Spoon, but not quite enough. Powerful Quill, all hail the prince.
Quill.
Thank you so much, Quill. Let's get a big thank you to Quill out there. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, he just kind of like out-cooled the KKK.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Changing people's minds by being nice. Chantal could never. That's true.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
Well, that's the thing, is and this isn't just a Chantal thing, this is a human thing. You cannot shame somebody into changing their mind.
No, it doesn't work.
You can't.
Maniacs on bikes. In high school, some of my friends got drunk, ended up on a KKK ground, stole their sign, and then the KKK went around town posting flyers for their lost sign. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Please give us back our sign.
We need our sign back, please. Guys, come on.
That is hilarious.
You know, people used to be afraid of us.
Stop platforming. Stop platforming.
Evangelicals are extremists who are influencing U.S. policy.
I don't think they have much influence.
Are you sure?
Yeah, if they were, we would not be as progressive as a society as we are right now.
Forming
I don't
bullies
think they have
and
much
hate
influence at all.
And
They
get
want
their
to.
they're just, I don't know.
Really don't.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to find anything remotely more influencing of U.S. policy today than BlackRock.
That's true.
Ew.
Roe v. Wade was not pushed forward by evangelicals. You're doing the eye roll.
Yeah.
It was hailed by evangelicals, but it was not. It was Roe v. Wade was originally wanted to be overturned by Ruth Bader Ginsburg because she hated how it was worded.
Yeah. Applebee's. I can't stand the evil in the world.
But this is not our politics stream.
Okay, Vampty, but thanks for being here. A whole giant. You have what they want. A whole giant tin of beans. I should make some beans right now. That's true. You can't get a giant can there. Really, Tracy? Oh no. Shoot.
Scritch.
Yeah,
scritch.
I agree.
Need back, scritch. Need back, over, down, over.
You know.
Other over. Down. Oh. Yeah, they only seem to come out when it comes to abortion clinics. That's true. That's the only time
Yeah,
I
they're
see.
very loud there.
That's the only time I ever see them anywhere out in public. Is there's just like 3 people outside.
Right, they're praying outside the abortion clinics.
Yeah, with signs.
Yep.
Is this what you guys are doing?
It gives them something to do.
Is this what you're doing with your Saturday?
Anyway.
Meanwhile, I'm just driving.
And also probably not changing people's minds, because you cannot shame someone into changing their mind. It just doesn't work.
Kenzie, because our relationship is a lot more than what just happened, you know? And as somebody who has cheated in the past, I understand a little bit, and I evaluated our relationship on a lot more than just that, you know? So, hump day, camel. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what else to say. I think that whole thing is just ridiculous.
You ever take a drink there?
That's my 2 cents, my 2 dinars. The same 5,000 haters get super excited about a new person that comes out and beats the dead horse again with the same crap.
Conversion therapy, though, has that ever been once documented to actually work on somebody?
I doubt it.
Same
I
thing.
think it's been outlawed for years.
Is it?
I don't think they, like the actual conversion therapy with like electroshock and all that. They haven't done that for a long time.
Oh my god! I knew that was conversion therapy.
Well, now they just say sending someone to talk to a therapist is conversion.
In my head,
But
I
it
knew
used
that was
to be, like,
conversion
brutal.
therapy.
Yeah.
But that was in the recesses of my mind that was a form of conversion therapy.
Yeah, that's what it originally was.
But I immediately thought like pray the gay away camp, because that's what I think of when I hear conversion therapy. I completely forgot it was like electrodes and fucking lobotomies and shit.
Actual horrible things, and it's been long gotten rid of.
Yeah. Wow. Is this the voting stream? I vote to keep this if so.
Oh, the thing?
Okay, yeah, no.
That's definitely staying.
That's not going.
Definitely staying.
Milo, please. Milo's as straight as Dee Dee.
You know? I don't think that any of it is relevant, like, at all. Like, honestly. No. I'm not going to watch part 2 at all. I know I said I wouldn't watch this one, but now I definitely have confirmation it's just a load of crap. Because it's BS, a lot of it. And, you know, it's not credible at all. You're going to use, like, haters as sources of information.
Hey, Baba Yaga.
And say I'm a bad person because I ate cheese while talking about a ridiculous cult. Please.
We're
Where
off of
people
politics,
died.
Spoony Nerd.
Whatever.
We just got a
Give
little
me a break.
sidetracked.
Like,
We're done.
so anyone
What? We never get sidetracked over here.
who talks about true crime is insensitive, right? Doing your makeup while talking about true crime is different than eating cheese. Like, I don't know what. You know, okay, I'm going to use this color of eyeshadow and then talk about horrific crimes. But millions of people love that Bailey person. So
Yeah, because they can actually tell a story.
Yes. But you just eat. And one sentence, not even. Like 3/4 of a sentence, chew, 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 chew. 2 words, chew, 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 chew. People like listen to stories.
I got your card today. Wow.
That took a long time. Holy moly.
Glad Shelly liked the sticker. That was awesome history buff. Thank you.
Courtney Lynn, they still do bad conversion therapy. My aunt sent my cousin 5 years ago. We don't talk to my aunt anymore.
Oof.
Interesting.
I just kind of assumed that was outlawed.
I'm pretty sure it is outlawed.
Did you find him in the back of a magazine next to...
Sent to some guy's house with a cattle prod?
Cattle prod and... Oh, yeah, we should not make these jokes.
No, let's not.
Is this stream going fully? Because I want a clip about the gift membership. Oh, yeah, it'll be up. A school in Massachusetts, 20-something, had to be sued for using electrodes inserted under a student's skin to stop certain quirks. Whoa.
Wow.
Yikes.
That's crazy.
Shows what the fuck we know.
oh, where's, like, what? Like, please, give me a break. Whether it's cheese or eyeshadow blending, you're allowed to talk about things that happened. And I'm sorry, but that cult, it was ridiculous. I don't know. Some of them were a lot, like, in my eyes, a lot more tragic. Like,
lots of criticism in general recently about how exploitative and harmful true crime YouTubers are. You know, I watch a lot of true crime, and there are some particular ones who I will watch because I like the way they tell the story or whatever. They get all their details in. But then they're always like, this one lady in particular is always like, well, we have to tell these stories. Share this video with everyone you know so we can get the word out about this case that happened 30 years ago. Like, you just want views, okay? Just say, share my video. I want more subscribers. We need to get the word out for these families for this case that happened in 1974. Like, come on. I don't. That kind of shit irks me. Just say you want views.
I don't watch too much true crime, but I really enjoyed that chapter.
Yeah, I like that chapter.
I like Mad Orchard.
Yeah, he's good.
Bad, like the
I think it was Scribe that got me hip to Mad Orchard.
Mad Orchard.
Town Massacre. That was a lot more somber than this weird other cult that I was discussing. You know, where they all wore the same Nikes, and I don't know. I wasn't laughing. I was telling it very, matter of factly, and I even had it in my mind. Be respectful, Yeah, all news reporters, yeah. They're fine to talk about it, but if they were eating something, I guess that makes a
Morning,
difference.
Sydney.
Talk about current time what? My life is so, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's there to talk about. Like, whatever. I don't care. No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't find him credible. I find him just to be a glorified hater, and I don't really give a crap.
And if I ever have a real big itch for true crime, I go and I watch Robert Stack's Unsolved Mysteries.
Luckily, I don't put my self-worth in what Mr. Cardigan thinks about me. Yeah, Heaven's Gate called.
Yeah.
The purpose was to mass...
There should be a video today from Wendigoon on Ruby Ridge.
Oh, that'd be good.
That'd be very
Wendigoon's good.
Ham and Beans, you out there? You hear that?
So that they could ascend into another realm. And they all were matching
right,
Nikes, which is weird. I don't know.
Karina Chantal did so much research about Heaven's Gate that she said they're the cult that Drink the Kool-Aid came from. Right. She did zero research whatsoever. She did nothing. She just looked at the pictures and talked about their shoes and made up shit as she went along.
You're dumb.
Thanks, Miss No Life Madness. Look how many people you have in here. You were hardly hitting through. Yeah, because that's the thing. People think that it's hard to get numbers. When you talk about...
Yeah, shut up. Be quiet! My aunt's church still does exorcism to cure gay and autism.
Oh, wow.
The power of Christ compel you. They put out flyers about how both are caused by demons.
Autism demons.
Oh, that's my new band name. My new band name is Gay Autism Demons. I'll have to pick one up and take a picture. Felda, if you can get one of these flyers
that's fantastic.
And mail it to me, I will. I don't know what I'll do. I'll be extremely grateful. That's going right up on the wall. That's amazing. Ham and Bean said, I heard it. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Oh, drama, especially if you're going to hate on me, you're going to get numbers. You're not going to get numbers if you're talking about your boring self, though, right? That's how it is, I'm telling you. Hi, Creepy Comfort.
Poltergeist just said gay demons. Sounds like a good time.
They are fun. I hung out with a couple weekends ago. They're good people.
That's true.
Hi, Lady Lugosi. It's grapes and mint. We're talking about cults. The Heaven's Gate one, do you remember that? Yeah, me and Lizzie were saying earlier that even Bailey, I watch her sometimes, but why are you and Amberlynn singled out? Hate mob.
Yeah, why?
That's where the term
did she just compare herself to the Bailey chick that does true crime?
Yeah.
With like millions of subscribers who actually tell stories and doesn't just chew and say 2 words of wrong information. I cannot believe that you aren't as popular as she is, Chantal.
I'm bisexual. My niece is acoustic. We should go visit a church. I love
acoustic.
I love the acoustic thing. It's so funny.
Drinking the Kool-Aid game. Yeah, it is, yeah. Because they drink knockoff Kool-Aid.
When I think of demons, I think of homosexuals, and the autistic hell must be an interesting place. Yeah, hell sounds like it'll be a blast if that's what's going on down there.
Yeah.
If it's like a bunch of gay devils and autistic people just having a party, or
sounds like a party. Joel
Osteen and the I don't want back pay, I want payback guy. I think I know where I'd rather hang out.
Hi, Reese's boy. The pumped up kicks thing again. So old. Like, how many times do you have to berate me for that? Seriously. I'm pretty sure I apologized for being tasteless about it, but
I don't think he did. I don't think he did apologize for being tasteless about it. I think he defended it and said why it was okay.
The Catholic Church still does exorcism. Yeah, like actual exorcism. As far as I know, that's one of the practices that has not been changed in like 100 years.
There's probably actual demons in the world that need exorcismed.
God, yeah. I
can believe that.
I 100% believe that demons and that shit exist. But if you're going to do like an actual real exorcism, it still has to be approved by the Vatican. Like, that has to come from on high.
Right.
People twisted that again and made it into something it wasn't. I was drunk and stupid, as usual. But
whatever church Feldo was talking about definitely isn't getting the gay autism exorcisms approved.
No,
like that's not an actual exorcism.
That's not a real exorcism.
But I did pick up the original Exorcist book from Goodwill the other day for like 99 cents.
You gonna read it?
I think that's gonna be a shelfer.
That's one of those movies where, like, I remember when I was little, my mom being like, "You can't watch The Exorcist. It's so terrifying. I couldn't sleep for weeks." And then when I finally watched it, I'm like, "Are you serious, Mom? This movie's not even scary." Like, and now I had my kid watch Signs a couple months ago because I remember that movie being fucking terrifying, and she's like, what are we watching? This is stupid.
Yeah, she probably played on her phone half the time.
I was very affected by the shootings, the amount of shootings, and then to hear that a school is shot up. And then to listen to Pumped Up Kicks, which you're getting mad at me. That's literally a song made by the band in regards to satire about the problem with shootings in America.
No, it's not. It's a song about a school shooting. It's not satire. It's not comedy. It's a song about a school shooting.
It's not that. It's that you, Chantel, heard about a school shooting and decided that the way to show your sympathy would be to get up and sing a song while you're drunk about a school shooting. It's just kind of icky.
They're Methodist. Yeah, that tracks.
And that's what I was talking about. I wasn't making fun of the kids dying. Actually, I remember bawling my eyes out for them. I was drunk and stupid? Yeah, sure.
No, you were bawling your eyes out because you were drunk and stupid.
No, you were bawling your eyes out because your chat was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And she's like, "I want this.
I love all the children. I would give my life for one child." Yeah,
but
we remember.
You better take them to the park.
But I was never making fun of them being deceased. Again, that's something that gets twisted to try to villainize me.
And
that's
not
people
twisted.
forever
That's what you were
hating over
doing.
that. That's something that happened so long ago. Like I would never do that today. Never.
Sure you would.
Rose. She'll see.
Yeah, she did say it should be our national anthem. You were bawling your eyes out because you were hungry.
Well, because I was, again, very drunk, and because also I felt like I liked that song because it was exactly the point I wanted to make.
Oh,
it's so awful.
You heard it shift gears.
I think I would kick you.
It was like the foghorn incident the other day.
It wasn't that long though. It was that loud, but it wasn't that long.
Extra stream, I'm so down. Texas allergies got me fucked up. I'm enjoying a lazy day with y'all. I'm at end stage kidney failure. It's still more healthy than Foodie. I love you. Jesus Christ, Tina.
That sucks.
Go get an extra kidney. I'll fill up a bathtub with.
Can you just get one from somebody?
We'll fill up a bathtub with ice. We'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, we'll find one.
Yeah. What's your blood type?
There's lots of homeless crackheads around. I'm sure we can find you a kidney.
I don't know if it'll be a good one, but it'll be one. We'll overnight FedEx it. I bet if I give him a $50...
I'm sure they would gladly sell a kidney for some crack money.
Yeah, if I give him $50, he'll probably cut it out himself.
Like, yeah, here, take it.
You know?
Jesus Christ, Tina. Way to bring down the show.
Hearts in the chat for Tina's sad kidney.
Hearts for Tina's kidney.
God, poor Tina.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give you a hug.
You are more healthy than Foodie, though. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Well, being drunk and stupid is an excuse. A lot of people do stupid things.
No, being drunk is not an excuse for any shitty behavior.
No, it's not. I mean, it's an excuse for stupid. Like you got drunk, you threw up on the floor. You're really sorry. I was drunk. I'm really sorry. I threw up all over your floor. Okay. Yeah. I got drunk and turned into a racist. No.
I got drunk and started celebrating kids being shot. Sorry.
No, no, those are very different things.
We need to get Tina's dangling kidney. All right, Tina, we've got I don't even know how many people. I haven't checked the like ratio in a minute.
Hashtag crack for kidneys.
We got over 500 people here. I'm sure one person here is going to have your blood type and I can go take the kidney from them.
You're a doctor.
I am a doctor. Oh, yeah, she did throw up an event. Hashtag crack for kidneys. Go find that lady that's always standing on the corner like, come here, bitch. I got a crisp $50 bill here. Or I could be shitty. Be like, I have a crisp $30 bill.
I'm not going to relive something.
Make that a stream goal. No, because I haven't. I can't. No.
Crack for kidneys is not a good stream goal.
No, it's not doing that. Hey, I see a bunch of O positive out there. What up, my people?
That happened years ago. Sorry, I'm not going to. So you can stay mad about that all you want. The fact is, I wasn't making fun of this.
All right, I'm gonna need Shadow Claw, History Buff, and Lapa to move here so I can chain them up in the basement.
Are you gonna steal their blood, you weirdo?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on ice in case I need it.
Okay.
These children, like people like to accuse me of. I was making fun of. I'm not making fun, but.
Tina says I'm in Texas. That's a blood type. It might be a blood type. I've met some Texas people, and it's definitely a blood type.
Partaking in like the song satire about the problem with gun issue in the U.S.
Oh, sorry. O positive supremacy. Can you wait till I'm out of the military first?
No.
No.
So now.
I expect
Get in the freezer now.
I expect to see you landing in about 17 hours.
Creepy. Yeah. I guess whatever. People are gonna feel that way.
I'm in Spain. Okay, 18 hours for you.
No. But a lot of people
Missle
love it
said, "Am I the only one who doesn't know her blood type?"
Yes.
I did not know mine until I had a kid, and then they told me when I was in the hospital.
What are you?
B positive. But I had no idea for my whole life.
Yeah, B positive.
How would you even know that? How would you even? How do you know yours?
I was in the hospital.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, I guess next time you go to the hospital, ask.
Oh, she does
maybe
get
they'll tell
criticized
you.
sometimes. Yeah. Well, what can I say?
Chantel's blood type is full fat yogurt.
Okay.
Type O, B, C, D plus. Frowny face.
Yeah, I know, Desert Rose, exactly. That's my point. It's things from like the past, you know, like I don't know.
Go get hurt, check your blood, be a
Hating
man.
and nitpicking is a hobby. It's
Okay, get an
nitpicking for me.
injury, go to the emergency room, and then you'll find out.
Be a man.
Sorry, I'm craving a cigarette need.
I'm a universal donor.
Oh yeah. I guess you could donate blood to find out. Yeah. Go do a blood donation at one of those little vans that they take your blood in.
Sam. A Sam van.
Yeah.
I'm a universal donor.
Okay.
Thanks, Livy.
Purple Panic, hello. So.
Don't do that.
Why? Why not? You stupid bastard, why not? Speaking of exorcism, next 3 weeks my pastor's going to be doing an exorcism on me. It's a Catholic concert thing. Cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you have gay demons also?
Gamins? DKs? No.
Interesting.
Gamins.
I don't know what to say about that. That's all I have to say, I guess. It's just stupid, and it's
I'm pretty sure my blood type is the red kind.
again just over and over the same things. Like.
Well, actually, did you know your blood is blue?
I don't think that's actually true, though.
Probably not.
Yeah. Hi, Tammy. You two have been singled out because people love to hate. It's drama. It's easier to get a group of people together to judge and hate versus being kind. I guess so. Yeah, Tammy, you're right. Thanks for listening.
A couple of people in the chat. Baba Yaga said Chantel's is full fat yogurt. Someone else said cold gravy.
And it's all
So-
Crisco.
I'm outrageous sometimes. I know. There's nothing you could ever say, Chantal. Exactly. I know, it's true. That's, apparent every time.
You could try. Maybe once. Try to say, I fucked up. I should not have done that. This was my mistake.
Yeah.
Instead of just going, I'm not sorry. That's not what I meant. You got it wrong.
Yeah. I just wonder, are all of these Facebook grandmas who are going to go check out Mr. Snowflake because Chantel won't stop talking about it, and then who are going to be like, oh, he's so cute, like this one right here. Not going to lie, he's kind of cute, though. Like, they're going to go, so they're going to watch the video because he's eye candy, so they're going to continue to watch. And then they're going to see all the things and be like, why is Chantel lying? I don't know if this is going to work out for her.
Oh, Desert Rose, I don't see it at all. The boat restaurants. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't gone yet. I know about it. Yeah, there's also a train restaurant, too. So, anyways, been on here an hour and a half.
She's starting to lose her steam.
Yep.
I like the term turkey teeth. It's like a huge thing right now. But people are having, she says your sister hates
Oh, shit. We're almost halfway to goal. I didn't even realize. Good work, guys.
you. Yeah, she's talking out of her.
The likes aren't mathing, but the stream got the stream goal bar is looking pretty good. We're about halfway there, but please do like the stream. Please share it out. Please put kidneys in the chat.
Friggin', you know what? Me and my sister are very close. No one knows any relationship I have with my family.
You know
yeah,
what's
I know,
weird?
Teardrop.
Chantel never talks about talking to her sister.
Never.
Never. She says, I call my mom all the time. I talk to my aunt. I blah, blah, blah. But she never has mentioned how she talks to her sister all the time. So I don't think I'm buying the story of my sister and I are super close. I think it's a lie.
Well, do you think they would be?
No, she put her in the dryer and tried to kill her.
She even used fabric softener.
This is true facts.
Exactly.
Oh, there's Livy.
So I'm just going to accept that these same stupid 5,000 people are going to hate me and bring up the same stuff from years ago. And hi, baby girl. And that's fine. Literally stay mad at things that are just not true or just in the past.
Stay mad.
Stay mad, baby.
Whatever. Make your own series. I don't want
if my sister put me in a dryer, I wouldn't talk to her either.
to talk about my past.
I mean, who could you imagine this being your older sister?
Oh, God, how embarrassing.
I'm going to call Chantel.
I would change my last name so people wouldn't know I was related to her.
Right? I wonder if they do have a different last name.
But they hope they do.
Because Chantel's mom was with her stepdad when the sister was born.
Oh, yeah, they might have a different last name. Leanda, I want recognition. I am rare and special.
All right. Recognition.
Recognition. Good job, Leanda.
Yeah, good job. Sam said hashtag stay mad. Unsubbed.
That's the problem. I don't want to relive it. I mean, I talked about the things from my past at the time. I did story times. I did all this and that. And yes, I delete things because I don't want them on my channel anymore. If it's negative,
you
if
want
it's something,
to hide reality.
mostly anything pre-hijabi, you know. And so yeah,
surcharge for the spin cycle. Mad yikes, that's good.
yes, I do find it disrespectful that people use a lot of my content from pre-hijabi days, especially showing my body. But they're not going to stop because they know it's disrespectful and they like to do it. That's fine. I can't erase the internet. I don't intend to. I don't care.
Okay, so when people like look back at Chantel's old Cuba Rage, for instance, they're only doing that to be disrespectful to her by showing her without her hijab. Let's go watch old Chantel videos just so everybody can see her without her hijab. I don't think that's why people are watching your old videos, Chantel.
No.
I don't think that's why.
It's not. That is 100% not.
Knows who I was before he married me. Everybody knows here what my past is
and
like.
why are you trying to pretend like it's not real?
I don't care. I'm not trying to escape it, but I am trying to change, and that should be reflected on my channel. That's my belief, and I have a right to hide content.
I put myself in a dryer as a kid. Kids do stupid shit. Seriously, if it happened or not, who cares? No one really. I just think it's so funny.
Yeah, no, I'm sure she didn't turn on and try to kill her.
I just think it's fucking hilarious, but I could 100% see her doing it.
I remember like playing hide and seek and telling my friends to hide in the dryer and putting them in there. Like you put kids in the dryer when you're a kid.
Why?
The dryer is a fun place to go in when you're a kid for some reason.
Why? Why no dryer if dryer shaped?
Right.
Don't deem fit to my current content anymore.
Do we have any time limit tonight, or are we going till exhausted? Probably got another half hour to an hour. I got some shit I want to do before the sun goes away. Before dark time.
So, that's it. I never asked people for 800 subs. I said, sub for sub, that I said that I had...
I said sub for sub.
800 left. We were talking about that.
Big
deal.
Paying.
So what?
You paid a super chat.
Super chat.
For 800 subscriber. You say, I give you a super chat, you give me 800 subscriber.
So what, I'm going to be villainized now for that? Trying to support other...
I have 19 boys in our van I need rescuing.
Trying to support what? Let her play.
I bet that stinks.
channels and have them support me, a newer audience, instead of the vile...
She was trying to support other Muslim channels. But didn't that Muslim lady come in her chat and she was like, I don't know you, I don't speak Muslim.
Yeah, sorry to Kat, I can't speak Muslim.
Right, so were you being supportive there or not? You were just pretending to be supportive so you could buy subscribers. That's what you were doing.
Haters all the time? Wah, go cry about it. I don't care. Thanks for the money.
Go cry about it. Go cry about me breaking YouTube TOS. The last thing I want is for her to get her channel deleted. Because this is too much fun.
Yeah.
Embarrassed for this grown man. Imagine a grown man sitting there, like, talking about the same two overweight women online. Oh, no, sorry. He only picks on overweight women. Jen, Amberlynn, me.
Not you. I don't know who Jen is.
Just another one of those.
I think that
You're
I
a
think
grown
she's-
man talking about fat women. How dare you?
I think she's talking about Snowflake.
How dare all you grown men watch fat women on the internet?
I saw someone on Twitter saying hetero men have no space in girl world. I
Why?
thought you must just be a deeply unhappy person.
Why not?
So yeah.
It's a great question.
It's
I'm a rare
public content for the public. Are men not the public?
Species, yeah, I know, teardrop. So interesting, I guess. Oh well. Thank you for the relevance, I guess. I mean, who knows? Maybe people are
I mean,
subbing because
lots
so
of
many
the
people.
viewers are men. Chantel has lots of men even in her chat now that are viewers.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, hungry fat
it's
chick.
okay for them
Why
to
it's so
view but
interesting.
not have opinion.
I guess.
Weird.
For people to be discussed when they have eating disorders and issues. It's obvious. We know that stuffing our face is not healthy. We don't do it because we love being super fat. Like, you know, like I'm just tired of people beating
That
up
is
over the same
misogyny.
overweight people over and over, like used as a hate
Misandry. Yeah.
tactic. It's just ridiculous. And then justified by little nuances in our past of things that we did in our past that we're horrible people. So it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it is ridiculous I defend myself at all. I don't know why I bother. But look at Amber Lynn. She never defends herself and people just believe all the crap, you know? I feel
What? Because Amber lies just about as much as you do.
Right. Amber does defend herself and comes on and lies about things, but you know what she doesn't do? She doesn't rage. That's all.
She does.
She should more, but she does it very rarely.
feel like, I don't know, pointing out the hypocrisy once in a while. I don't know. No 50 Shades of Beige. How is my attitude worse than any of the haters discussing me? Where? They pick on, if they don't pick on overweight, how do reaction channels every day make fun of my weight?
Who's sitting here saying, haha, fatty, stupid, haha?
And that's all we've been doing this whole time is talking about her weight.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my God, look how fat she is. Look how fat she is when she talks right there. You see her fat face? Look at her fatting over there.
Yeah, nobody does
that's all
that.
we've been doing.
Fun of my body. She photoshopped her body. Her hands are trotters. Are you really that daft or blind? Which one?
No, we can see your
Sorry.
sausage fingers, ma'am. It's okay. You keep flapping them around. We can say, look at your sausage fingers. You can see them too.
They don't make fun of you because of your weight. How about I make a compilation, a 6-hour compilation?
Go for it.
Of people
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
making fun of my weight.
Now, can you act...
Look at my sausage fingers.
Look at it. Look at it.
How dare you call my fingers fat?
This is a perfectly accurate finger. But, like, all right, who cares? Go ahead. You actually make the 6-hour documentary. Don't have what's-his-face do it.
Right.
To this day. Are you kidding me? The fat shaming is out of the world, all right?
Out of the world.
So if your mom is
let's
saying
call
it's
it health shaming instead. I'm going to shame you when you do something so grossly bad for your health in the state that you're in. I think you need shamed for that. Maybe that's the thing. She got shamed for pumped up kicks and she started crying and suddenly felt bad. So why don't we shame her when she's eating a hubcap full of rice when her foot's about to fall off?
Well, that could
Maybe
feed a
she'll
family.
start crying about that too.
That could feed a family of 12 for 32 days.
I know, right?
Ooh, Night of the Diamond Spoon is looking real low on HP.
Ooh-wee.
Oh man, can we see an overthrow tonight? Or will it have to be tomorrow during the AAA?
We shall see.
trash content. It's true. I agree with him on that. 100%.
Yeah, this is all trash. We're just here in the trash enjoying it.
You know what, Mishmello? That's a good point. Amber always addresses rumors by claiming someone DM'd her on Instagram about them and pretending that she didn't read it on the forums. That's exactly what she does. She's got her little spies. Somebody DM'd me. That's what Chantel does too. Oh, everything that's posted on Twitter, you know, people just DM me about it because I'm not really on Twitter.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What is the AAA? Well, that is that's the show with Polly, Drunkle, and myself. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday on Drunkle's channel, Wednesday on Polly's channel, Friday on my channel.
Exposing all your pieces and parts of the internet is not small. It doesn't make me a bad person showing my behind on camera. How does that make me a bad person?
That graphic violence.
Really? Thanks for the money. I didn't see your message. Every thumbnail is about your weight that they make. Exactly. They use anytime I'm on camera, I say, watch, babe. They're going to use this shot of me for my thumbnail, for their thumbnails. I know.
So
Candy's a nice...
you make like gratuitous, awful things that you know people are going to pick. You're like, look at this, babe. See this shot right here of me shoveling this mountain of food and using my other hand to stretch my mouth open so I can fit the burrito in there? They're going to use that as their thumbnail. Like, why are you doing it in the first place? Calm down. You don't have to do that.
Nice person.
Meow. Who's here talking shit?
I heard a gray. That was a gray.
That's
meow.
a gray.
If you hear the meow but don't see the cat, it's gray because she's up under the desk meowing. Otter, when it's a meow, it's right here.
Yeah.
Tippy tapping on my leg trying to get picked up.
Chantal, it's not our fault that we notice you're shaped like a Russian nesting doll.
Come here, Gray. Let's have
I don't
a
know
meow
why
from
everything's
you.
glitching. It's weird. Calling it a
Under my
documentary
chair.
is
Under my
absolutely
chair,
ironic.
under the
It's
desk.
a
Should you
joke.
ever just come here where I can
She's
grab
a
her.
bush cat.
She's a bush cat. She's not a tree cat. Meow. Get that cat. Squish that cat.
She's running.
Oh, you let her get away. Look, Gray.
It's a joke.
Come here.
It's one-sided. It's biased.
The people need a meow.
You know, it's just.
The people need it, Gray.
Come on. Come on, little Gray. I give you a pet. I give you a pet for meow. Little Gray. Come on. I give you a pet. Oh, lure her with the laser. It's got the laser. Oh, she's meowing at it.
Come on.
Come on,
trying
Gray.
to be character assassination because there's nothing with my
Give it
ex
to me,
story
I'll
times.
lure her.
I mean, the
I'm
past
better at catfishing.
7 years ago, 17.
Going, meh, 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 meh. I'm better at catfishing. You gotta fish for the cats with the laser.
Catfishing?
Yeah.
Years ago,
Catfish.
20. If I cheated on someone 20 years ago,
Look at her.
that doesn't matter
She's so
today
cute.
at all. I've made peace with myself and with that person. So for you to dig up things to try to set up something to make me look
Little
bad,
Gray is
you
a
know, it's just ridiculous
short-haired-
in my opinion.
Gray cat. She's kind of stripy, of light and dark gray.
He's gonna take a yearbook photo. He's trying to be like all serious and a serious
Was it a tabby?
documentary
The stripy
maker,
cats are
like a
tabbies,
soft
right?
white underbelly.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
I'm argumentative because I have a right to defend myself.
She does. She can bait better than me. She is a masturbator.
50 Shades of Beige.
She is your standard issue cat.
Yeah, she's just a regular old gray cat.
She is the Ghastly of cats. Just default cat.
I have a right to defend myself against these people making up
Like you close your eyes, you picture a gray cat. It's gray.
Yeah.
lies or saying stupid things, please. So because I address what people are saying, that makes me a bad person. You just said it. All right, that's the difference. Yeah, okay. You know what? You're right. I shouldn't waste my breath at all. Period. But I always defend myself. I never am on the offensive and come for people for nothing. So you're saying I don't have a right to defend myself? Candy also doesn't have people making thousands of videos about her every day.
She does. She absolutely
I don't
does.
think it's thousands, though. I think she's overestimating her popularity.
It's probably like
50.
tens.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe 10 videos.
Yeah.
But Candy, again, way more popular and not nearly the piece of shit you are.
Yeah.
They don't.
Looks like King Koompa.
Thanks, Rose. What behavior? What behavior, 50 Shades of Beige? Because people twist it and to make it into something it's not. For outrage and hate, because they want me to rage. You know what the difference is? Candy doesn't rage. She doesn't dig.
You know, she just cannot. Everything everybody ever says about me is twisted. Just admit that you're a shitty person, Chantal.
You would...
It's your own words in the documentary. It's not twisted. I'm gonna get this fuck. Come here. I got her. Oh, I got her. She didn't want me to get her, but I got her. Okay, meow. Gray, give us a meow. Yay! What a good meow.
Into it. She doesn't,
Yes,
you know what I
a good
mean?
meow.
I defend myself.
She cannot wait. She
She's
cannot.
so mad I got her. She don't like picked up.
No, she does not.
Gray, let me
Sure.
love you.
And I've said stupid things in the past. In the past. So?
She looks so furious.
She wants pets, but she just don't want picked up.
So anyway. You can hate me. I don't care. Whatever. I'm done. I'm seriously done defending myself. I pointed out several lies that were told about me tonight. Again, saying I put my sister in the dryer is absolutely false. And to just
She put her sister in the dryer, guys.
take the word of a hater,
A hater.
please, who's done a lot.
You know, we're going to Buc-ee's. I'm so excited. Shelly's mom got me a shirt for Christmas. Said I took a giant shit inside of Buc-ee's bathroom. Because we were talking about it on the AAA, and she watches the show. And she asked Shelly, she's like, would Matt wear this shirt? And Shelly goes, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think
he
you
would."
guys had saw a TikTok or something where somebody was
Yeah.
wearing it. You're like, I need that shirt.
A lot worse in their life. Please. Just, That story was legendary. Even if I'm mentally ill, AF, that doesn't make me a bad
If I see it, I'll take a picture. I got the shirt. She got it for me for Christmas.
person at all. Yes, I have mental illness. So, yes, I have eating disorder. So,
I want the
yes,
cat.
I've gotten
No,
drunk and
give me
done
the
stupid
cat.
things. So,
Cat don't want you.
like, I've already addressed these things. People say I didn't. I did. I did address them. Nobody
I always shit inside of a Bucky's bathroom.
listens. Nobody cares. People want me to keep raging for money.
Yes.
So stop doing it.
You know, Chantel's right. We're like halfway to stream goal. Rage harder.
If that is, why are you doing it then? I hate that these people watch me and make money and views off of me acting like an asshole. So I'm going to come online and act like an asshole so they can do it some more.
Yes,
Just
Chantel.
don't do it if you don't want people to watch you do it.
Please rage harder. We're halfway to stream goal. We're dite of the Nyman Poon. Dite of the Nyman Poon is almost is almost out of stream boss. Rage harder. We got to get a new stream boss in tonight.
Why am I going to apologize for crapping over someone?
All my rage hilk smish. Malk smish. Rage more rage.
Bathroom 50 Shades of Beige. Why? I said I was tasteless and stupid for the pumped up kicks, but they twisted the meaning of it. That's not what I meant. I didn't make fun of children in it. That's what they were accusing me of. It didn't happen, so I'm not going to apologize for something I didn't do. Period. So, all these people are worse. These people.
These people are worse. These people celebrate school shootings all the time.
I think we're going to save Pete's for Sunday, because I didn't realize this would take us another 2 hours to cover 40 minutes.
Reaction channels are called out all the time for lies and doing a lot worse things.
Who?
And nobody cares.
Who? When are the reaction channels?
Kaya is the one that's done worse.
There's one that's done worse. And when were they called out for lies? Other than by Chantel, saying everything they said is a lie.
Nobody cares. So at this point, whatever. You can keep drinking the Kool-Aid and believing what you want. You know?
Oh, because we're in Heaven's Gate cult. We drink Kool-Aid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Lord Baroque with the bear facts in the chat. Nice.
The bear facts are nice. I've been reading them.
Oh yes, Kendall. It's because of my diabetes that I'm talking like this. Okay.
It's because she's in her big box and making money too. Hey man, I'm just trying to buy that.
Ooh, her
trying
comment.
to buy dryer sheets.
She got a hater comment.
Uh-oh.
If you got your diabetes under tight control, you wouldn't give a single shit about any of this. You are starving your brain from the sugar that is destroying your nervous system. Oof.
Can't believe that one got through.
Oof. It's probably going to get deleted.
See, how can you defend yourself against people like this? Brick wall of ignorance and stupidity. That's all it is.
I mean, it's not ignorance to say you need to get your diabetes under control. If I was on the verge of stroking out from diabetes, I would be more worried about that than haters. Goddamn bell.
Thank you for the blessies. Hey, Fastonia.
Hello.
Because it happened in the past, no one can make it. Do you know how many people have already talked about this AF? No.
You know word good. No, I do know word good. I'm just trying to buy. God damn it! I did it again.
Are you having a hard time?
We're trying to buy dryer sheets over here.
Can't use somebody's past against them when they're a different
Just a
person
humble
today.
dryer sheet
Why?
merch.
Why would you use someone? The
Jimmy
past is
Bunker
gone.
got banned
Like
from
it doesn't
the stream
matter. It doesn't matter if I cheated on somebody 20 years ago. Nobody addresses anybody being Islamophobic or doing blackface or calling out any of these people nowadays that do things.
Who the fuck is sitting out here in blackface?
We are. That's why we don't have our cam on. Because we're just in blackface being Islamophobic right now. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's out here doing.
I'm sitting here in a turban.
That's why they don't cam up, because they're in blackface.
Did Sin drink out of Libby's cup? I might have.
You know, like, so no, keep the same energy. Yeah, exactly. My diabetic dad would love that excuse. As if no one's ever allowed to change, exactly. I'm not raging, I'm addressing it.
No, you're raging.
I'm not embarrassed. I never get embarrassed.
You are.
Trust. I wouldn't be doing all those story times and outing myself and telling it if I was embarrassed.
You're embarrassed. That's why you took it
Why
off
does
your
everyone
channel.
value her opinion so much as to be offended by it? Make it Naomi, you have a brain. Exactly. Bye, banana. Thank you. Anyways,
Are you sniffing your farts?
No,
What
I
are you
didn't
doing?
fart. I think the cat did. Oh, that's raunchy.
I think that was you.
No.
You're a lie.
Oh, that's bad.
That was you. The cat's not even over there
She
anymore.
was. She just ran out of here.
The cat did not
At this point, I'm
fart
just
in
repeating
here.
myself.
That was you, sir.
No, I don't mind the smell of my own farts. That's bad.
Yeah, it was yours.
Oh, boy. Fucking crack a window. Jesus Christ.
As well, so. Yeah, exactly. Hi,
I
Wasoska.
think the cat shit
He
somewhere.
always blames the cat.
The cat dropped.
Always blames the cat. He will fart and he'll be like, "Oh no, it was the cat skittering." You
said
always
that
blame
first.
the cat. No, you did.
No.
You said the cat skittered. That was you said the cat skittered. I remember it. I remember. We were right there in the bedroom, and you turned around and looked at the hallway and said, "That was a cat skittering," and there was no cat anywhere in sight. It was your butt.
You said that. You said that. I farted. You're like, why is the cat freaking out? I was like, I don't know. He's just skittering all over the place.
I think I'll get off of here. I just wanted
Your
to
fart
address
probably
that. So what I
scared
needed
the
to say, I'm 100%.
Yeah, you could say it was
Sadie.
gunshots like Amber did.
Oh, you're comparing me to Hitler now, Alien Holly. Okay. The genocide of millions of Jews versus throwing up in someone's bathroom on the wall. That's a real.
You are the one who did.
Don't do that.
True. You are the one who did a Nazi salute after telling a Jewish reactor to go react to the Holocaust.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, yeah, this comment is not wrong. Are you saying Hitler shouldn't have been in any documentaries if he was still alive and told you he's changed? I mean, that's basically Chantal's like, well, I've changed, so you can't talk about what I did in the past. Hitler could be like, I'm a totally nice guy now. You can't talk about what I did in the past. Same thing.
I feel like that's a little bit of a false equivalency.
I mean, no, any person.
Killed
You
millions of Jews, was an asshole online.
Any person. You can't be like, well, I'm a changed person now, so you can never acknowledge anything I did in the past. You still can acknowledge things that someone did in the past.
Yeah.
Like, okay, 10 years ago, you came and broke in my house and robbed me, but now you don't do that anymore. Now you go to church,
Yeah, now
you're a
I just
nice
live
guy. So I should be like, well, I totally forgot about the thing you did to me 10 years ago. You can come over again. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. You don't just pretend things didn't happen because you're a nice person now.
Squirt one out. Blame the cat. Be a man. Faustonia, enter appropriate donor. That's true. Thank you.
Good comparison. I gotta get out of here.
Chantal loves ridiculous comparisons.
Yeah, Lizzie, exactly. I love how that one reaction channel calls me out for racism, but mods somebody who liked a racist comment about a black man. Yeah, I could go on forever. So I'm just gonna get off. Get out while you still can. Yeah, exactly. Like, bye, right? Oh my gosh, I can't with these people.
Cat ham fart cleanup. Insert slabs link here.
As if no one had an accident before. Like, it's not my fault they had no plumbing and they had no toilet paper. What was I supposed to do? Seriously.
I think I would literally rather die than shit on someone's wall.
Pretty sure the story was not they had no plumbing or toilet paper. Oh, like, okay, so you go into a bathroom and you got to shit. And you shit in the toilet, and there's no plumbing or toilet paper, so you can't flush or wipe. Okay, well, how did this shit get all over the wall then? Like, you did something wrong in the very first step of this going to the bathroom at their house. So you can't be like, well, they didn't have any toilet paper, so I just shit all over the wall. These two things don't make sense. There's still a toilet in the room that you could have shit into. It makes no sense.
Chantal, it's possible that all of you suck. If this were an asshole Olympics, you would all get a medal.
Seriously. I can't believe she did that. Like, it's not my fault. I couldn't tell my system
it is your
not to
fault.
do it. Like, whatever.
It is your fault.
You know which way the cannon faces.
Right. Like, you just forgot? Like, I never understand, like, at festivals and shit, and then you walk in the porta potty, and there's just shit literally everywhere. Like, do you get drunk and just forget how to use the bathroom? I've been very drunk, and I've been very high, and I've never once forgotten how a toilet works.
Yeah.
What are you just like bending over and aiming way over there? Like, what are you doing?
It's like when we saw Wish You Were Here and I went to take a piss afterward and I'm like, there's shit in every wall.
Literally everywhere. What? Do people actually forget how to use the bathroom? Maybe she just forgot how to use the bathroom. And she thought, maybe I should bend over and face the other direction. And it's their fault because they didn't have toilet paper.
Yeah.
The Nazi, get out of here.
Oh, the story was she was throwing up in the toilet and had explosive diarrhea through her G-string.
Okay, but still, how is that their fault for not having toilet paper?
Yeah, would that have stopped it?
Right.
Here, please. Oh yeah, I'm a Nazi. Right. Okay. I can't stand people.
I mean, the Hitler comparison to the lady who does the Hitler salute and calls Jews goblins.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see where the Hitler comparison came in.
Groundbreaking documentary, soft white underbelly style. Yeah, I do have a soft white underbelly.
I think she
but
has
still.
said soft white underbelly at least a dozen times in this stream.
I'm gonna be so mad if when the next thing comes out, there isn't some soft white underbelly joke in there.
There has to be.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Spooky Cat with the important questions. Why do they make a G-string that big?
That's true. That bathroom must have been a level 3 biohazard. You know they need some shit. Making contact shit going on.
And all it is the same regurgitated crap that I've either told myself or, you know, she's not a good person because she did cheese graveyard. Like, it's the same things. Like, who cares? Get a life. Get a hobby. Do like, you know what?
I work in a pub I've seen worse, sadly.
It's very strange why people forget how to use the bathroom.
My buddy, when we were in high school, he got a job at Taco Bell, and he said one of the first days he had, the manager came up to him and just handed him a box of Mexican pizza, like a handful of Mexican pizza boxes, like, you got to go clean up the bathroom.
Oh, God.
And he's like, it was on the ceiling. It was on the walls.
How?
I was scraping poop off that foam tile.
Oh, God. I have never understood that, and I don't know. It boggles the mind.
Boggle.
If you're such a good documentary maker, do something on someone, like, more relevant, like, something important. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Instead of just picking on the same fat women on the internet, just like...
Did you tell your
get
oily...
a gold star, Halloweeny.
Did you tell your oily bubble story on this channel yet? Okay.
Oh, God. Ham and beans, why?
So
Why?
This was a long time ago. And I was taking fish oil for the first time, and I thought I had to fart. And it was a fart, but it was the best I can describe, a greasy fart.
Oh, God.
And I didn't shit my pants, but there was just like grease in my butt crack. So I went to go wipe, and I've never taken fish oil again. I just threw my underwear out and called it a day. I just worked the rest of the day, free balling in some jeans. It was disgusting. Like, I wiped my ass and it was clean, but I was like, oh, what the fuck? I'm never taking this again. And I have never taken fish oil again. It was the nastiest shit.
Everyone else.
Okay, I want to change the subject and read one of the comments in Chantel's chat. Somebody said, I didn't know anything about before today. I am a new subscriber, and I just unsubscribed to Snowflake after watching the doc. I can't believe they would come for a Muslim. I don't believe that's a real person. I believe that's one of Chantel's Facebook grandmas with a different name, pretending. Well, I can't believe they would come for a Muslim.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
Libby's,
okay.
Was that Boggle a fucking reference to the Koth YouTube poop? No, I used to play CSS a lot. I think to this day it's my second most played thing on Steam. And I used to play with a guy who would just randomly go, Boggle. And it just lives in my head rent free. It's been like 15 years.
Okay, on that happy note, thank you for listening to what I'm
But okay, yeah, there's the story of the greasy bubble.
saying.
I didn't need to know about that again. I had put it out of my mind.
Yeah, that's bad.
Thanks, DXR. They say a lot of the audience in there says a lot of disgusting things. I've seen some very vile things. Like they like to say Mary Ham and stuff like that. Even though other Muslims have said they're offended by that, they don't care. They don't care. But if I said something like, you know,
but you know you said Jews are goblins, and then your chat told you that's offensive, and you were like, I don't care. It's weird, Chantel. I don't know why it only applies to you and nobody else.
That happened to me once after a greasy chicken dish freaked me out.
We're not talking about this anymore, Libby. We have changed the subject.
It's a fart with a bubble that isn't poop. It's like, what is coming out of me that has never came out of me before? Or since, by the way. That freaked me out. I've never touched fish oil since. I take a dozen vitamins. I have never touched fish oil again.
I said something like that, that's it. That would be it for me, you know? More fodder.
think Jimmy Bunker in the chat said Sart.
For a Muslim woman who is clearly trying to turn their life around for the better. But they don't want that, DXR. They want to pull me back down under the ground. They want to pull me down so they keep having content, you know? And they think that the way that they live their life is not going to bite them in the butt someday. Like, I'm sorry, but at least my conscience is clear. As much weird things I've done, at least I don't have a hate channel of 2,000 videos about somebody exploiting.
I've eaten the best pizza, Sin. Don't make me throw up. You live in Ireland, don't you? You don't have the best pizza because you don't have Capri pizza.
That is the worst pizza. It is so greasy. The crust is like soggy with grease. It's fucking disgusting. He just likes it because it's giant slices. It's literally the worst pizza ever.
It's
thin. It's flappy. It's soggy. It's awful pizza. I don't know why you like that.
It's New York style pizza.
No, it's not. It's nasty style pizza.
It is.
It does not even taste good.
It is the best pizza.
It is the worst pizza ever.
I'm gonna go get some of this.
You always do, and I never eat it because it's gross. I made the mistake one time.
More for me.
It tasted worse than it looked.
It is the best pizza.
It's not.
Exploiting their trauma, fat shaming them every day. I don't have it, and I'm just happy about that. Teardrop, yeah. Making a documentary about me, imagine. Hi, Fernanda.
Susan,
so don't like them. Exactly, Chandra.
You're supposed to be my wife. You're supposed to love my food and cooking.
Shelly's opinions on food make me want to die. Look at this. Look at this fucking slice of heaven. Look at this.
Look how orange it is from the grease.
Oh
if you picked up that
God.
pizza off that plate would be soaking wet.
That's the point.
Disgusting.
It's the best.
Disgusting.
It is the best pizza.
It's disgusting.
Look at that.
It's so bad.
Oh my God, it's perfect.
It is so bad.
It is perfect. I just told you. Yeah, okay. I'll give you the specifics later, Livy.
You're alarmed by Chantal.
It's not worth it, Livy.
It's worth it.
It's not.
Thing she didn't do. Yeah, I mean, so what? Like, I'm not successful yet on beating my eating disorder or getting my eating under control. Food has been my drug of choice since I'm young, and that's going to take a lot of self-work. And
no, what she's not telling you.
I love pizza.
What
just
she's
that pizza in particular is nasty.
No, what
the
she's
sauce is really sweet, and it's more sauce than cheese, and it's all just grease.
What
the
she's
crust
not
is soggy. It's gross. I love pizza.
No, it's not soggy crust.
This crust is soggy. You pick it up and it just flaps over because it's all just mush.
Because it's a New York pizza.
It's big. That's what makes a New York pizza.
Yes.
But the crust is also completely soaked in grease.
No.
Yes, it is.
What Miss Sin's not telling you is that her pizza of choice
is good pizza.
Is
pepperoni bacon.
Little sauce.
Light sauce.
Well done.
Yeah. So it's actually cooked. No, not overcooked. Cooked.
Burnt pizza.
No burnt.
Whether I do or don't is not reason to
actually cooked.
You know?
Not raw dough soaked in grease.
If this Mr. Cardigan did a documentary about any of the haters channels, they would attack him. They would attack him incessantly. You know? And nobody would
Mr. Cardigan does documentaries about all of the internet lolcows, Chantel. You just happen to be one. It's not just he only does documentaries about fat girls. No, he does documentaries about people who are stupid on the internet.
Nobody would watch him. It would just be whatever, you know? But if you're doing a documentary on a hot topic, everyone loves to hate, you know, like, I don't know.
A hot topic. Chantel is a hot topic. Oh. Did you know that she's a hot topic?
Uh-huh.
She's a very popular girl.
She's incredibly popular in this thing.
Yep.
That isn't a flattering picture of the pizza. Dude,
that is a flattering picture of the pizza because in real life, it's just like pools of grease.
This is what it looks like.
No, it's like giant puddle of grease on top of it. Dude. They dried that off with a napkin before they took that picture.
This is somebody's review.
Nope.
I think Portnoy did a review of their pizza.
Nope.
I'm gonna find a gooder picture.
That's the picture. That is the best picture.
Yes, you can use that as an excuse, Alien Holly. Yep, you can.
Yeah, pull up that one. That one's just as bad.
You can.
No, that's
because you did use Hitler as an example. He did atrocious things that are unforgivable. Like what I've done and I've learned from and I'm becoming a better person, that's very different. Okay, so I don't know. You should maybe use more critical thinking when it comes to those statements.
Why,
they don't know me personally.
No
they don't know our relationship. They don't know the dynamic of a lot of my relationships with my family. They just make up things.
I mean, it is pizza. Here we go. This is Yelp. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll use this one. So there's the pizza box.
Mm-hmm. Gross.
Oh, look at the, it's a shitty.
Look at, oh wait, go back to all that grease.
This is what the place looks like.
Grease. They had to soak it up with shaky cheese.
Look at this. Oh my God. It's the best. Look at this.
It's so gross.
Oh.
So gross.
Giving me a boner.
Leanda has to go to the dentist now. Thanks for the giggles. Have fun at the dentist, Leanda. I hope they are gentle to your teethers.
It's expensive.
Yeah, ridiculously expensive
but it's
for terrible
so
pizza.
Fucking good.
Terrible.
Look at that.
Look at all that grease.
Oh, give it to me
Look
now.
at that. Look at the shaky cheese turned orange.
Oh, give it to me now. Oh my God, look at
It's
it.
so greasy. It's so greasy.
Things like, your sister hates you. No, we are very close. We talk every day. And she really wants me to be in Canada with her. And we really have bonded as adults. So, what needs to be documented?
Yeah, it's
That is drunk pizza. That's what that is.
It's $30 for an extra large, but it's so goddamn
That's
good.
drunk pizza.
It is definitely drunk pizza, but it's also sober pizza.
She's just a person. Exactly
It's
the
I'm
same
literally
4-ish
starving and
incidents.
drunk.
Cuba
I'll
rage,
eat
the pumped up
anything
kicks things.
right
You think
now.
I was making
That's
fun of
what
kids? I
that
wasn't. The Cuba rage was aimed towards my abuser, which you all sympathize with when it comes to me. It's disgusting.
No. I sympathize with him being lied about. That's about it. He's an asshole, but you shouldn't have lied about him.
Hearts in the chat for the pizza. $30 in this economy?
Right?
Yeah.
That place needs to go out of business.
No, I will make it my life's goal to keep them in business.
Oh boy.
Yeah. They act like I wronged them personally, yeah. If I've ever said anything hurtful to you in the audience, it's because you have said something really nasty to me. And I'm not saying that it makes it right, too wrong.
No one should be compared to Hitler but Hitler. Well, maybe Trump or Putin. Really?
Okay.
Really, Facebook.
Don't make it right, but I was very defensive at one point.
Because they
and
also
that's
killed
something I have to
millions
work
of
on.
people,
Just letting
right?
it like slide off, but I'm not perfect, you know? I never claimed to be. I always
Shelley
claimed the
is
opposite.
evil, that's true.
That's true.
My shisha. So that's it. That's all I have to say, I guess.
At this point, that thing's gotta taste like fucking trash.
I'm sure it does.
They're just going off of the vids I put online, exactly, you know? No, I never said I hated you, Chandra. Where? Prove it. I've never said I hated anybody.
Where?
So
Prove it. I deleted that live.
Damn, the Facebook grandma must want us to go to hell with the former president.
Well, we all make mistakes, Angela, exactly. So, yeah. Because I don't want to give him the attention, Dolly June. I don't want to give his name the attention, but whatever.
What's she talking about now?
Cuba Rage. I don't even remember most of what I said actually in Cuba Rage, but I remember a lot. I don't think so, Chandra. Send me a screenshot. I don't even know you. How can I hate you? You know, I was probably taking out a lot of my aggression on everybody. Everyone was getting on my nerves. People were coming for me. I was so upset. I don't know. That was a couple years ago. Like, you know, people offended by a cardigan.
Right, wife.
Yes.
Yay.
Life good.
Oh, it's from Cumshake.
Wife fight back. Kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife.
That's your name forever now.
Mm-hmm.
Regret.
All right, we're getting into like the last 5 minutes.
Right, wife.
Can we have a impromptu gorilla train? 5 minutes. Thank you, Cumshake Girl. I have gorilla regret over pizza argument I started. Katie says, I am honored to be Cumshake Girl.
That's a cute name.
I'd keep it to yourself, but it is. All right, impromptu gorilla train.
Cuba was fun, except for the rage.
Look
Yeah,
at the butts.
I do love those butts.
drank a whole bottle of rum. Oh my gosh, that was stupid. So yeah, that was stupid. 100%. What happened?
Big ups to Cumshake.
In Cuba, I drank a lot of booze. Before going to Cuba, the day before, I was at Dudu's apartment with.
Why? Why were you at Dudu's apartment?
The boyfriend just side-eyed me real hard. He knows. He knows.
Swordfish. And he hid my car keys. He hid my phone. Even Dudu had to tell him, like, give her phone back. I had to tell her, I'm like, can you ask him to give my phone back? I want to leave. And he was just, that's when he was like.
Isn't that when you were too drunk to drive?
Yeah.
trying to
that
get
was the original story.
Yeah.
us to
Now
do
we're
stuff.
changing
And
history. Like we do.
it was just a horrible weekend. Like,
We have to make sure that Mr.
Horrible.
Snowflake knows that
and then
he did a
the
bad
next day I
thing
went to
her,
Cuba.
and that it wasn't because she was too drunk to drive. It was just because he wanted her to stay there, even though all he ever wanted was for her to get the fuck out after she gave him
Right,
the
wife.
cash.
Yes.
Life good. Wife fight back. Kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret.
Regret.
Fastonia says
Right, wife.
another one.
Thank you, Fastonia.
Thank you, Fastonia.
And get the mystery. Welcome to Plebs. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It was just horrible for so many reasons. Barracuda face. It was like, it was weird because I wanted to be there because I still had feelings, but at the same time,
Yeah, you
I
wanted
didn't like
to
a
be
lot
there,
of things.
but he had another
hugging.
girlfriend. But you had a little bit of money that day, so you were able to talk him into let him come over, and you got fucking wasted to the point where you couldn't drive. So he made you stay there until you sobered up a little. But I mean, it was basically kidnapping.
Oh yeah.
Phone and stuff like that. And things affect you. Sometimes you bottle them up and you don't realize how they affect you until it all comes out. And I think that's what the booze did, you know. Hi, Carrie. The bugs in Cuba. Yeah, the bugs and the cake and all that. That was good memories. You don't have to keep explaining things. Exactly, DXR. Thank you. Especially when you're trying to... Any things I've sinned, in Islam, we don't discuss them.
Cum shakes for all? No. Cum shakes for none? Fine. Cum shakes for some, and miniature American flags for others.
Okay.
Fuck, I forgot what's that. Simpsons?
That's why I don't want to talk about my past. I don't want to make a series about my past. I don't want to relive it, you know? People, that's why I have to really force myself not to watch and pay
You
attention.
don't want to relive it, that's fine. Don't watch Snowflake's documentary. Don't watch reaction channels. Okay. But what it is you don't want anybody else to talk about it.
Right. She doesn't want people to know that it happened, but it's too late.
Yes, Kang versus Kodos.
Attention, especially when it comes to the abuse stuff, because that
Right, wife.
You were not
that is
abused.
really
Life good. Wife fight back. Kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret.
It's so cute.
Powerful Quill says
Right, what?
regret. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that Stream Boss HP.
So close to dead.
Oh, look at that.
Oh boy.
something I don't want to relive. And I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want to.
And get the mystery gifted 5 Cinesesh memberships
Nice.
to Ben McClure, Abby Cat, Sinking Further, Maddie Jinx, Gamer Fam 2.
Very good.
Very nice. Thank you, thank you.
I think this is the most gifted memberships we've ever had.
I think it is.
10.
Gifted membership train.
Thank you very much.
I hate when
Good
other people talk
burn.
about it in a way that's not how it happened, that's not how it went, that's not how I felt. You know what I mean? So it's a bit of a touchy subject. Yes, sweaty.
I wish somebody would just take that hookah away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And people talk about my hijab, they make fun of it, they make fun of me.
Facebook grandma. People still reacting about the Cuba rage don't get what was happening at that time. I can't take people who don't know what was happening seriously. People do know what was happening, stupid. That was the whole point.
All right, Livy, I'll catch you later. Text me and I'll tell you about the thing with the thing.
Referring as in Islam, they call him Hamadan, Mary Ham. People are disgusting, you know? A sheet of cake. I like.
From one Clevelander to another. Oh, awesome.
Oh, then you probably know the place I'm talking about, Capri's. Thank you very much.
Don't get the pizza from Capri's. It's terrible. Get the mystery. Don't get
Get
it.
Capri pizza.
Literally would tip this person, like, I tipped well. I tipped them like $10. Lewis, $10 at a time, and he made me a cake. But, hey.
10 Canadian dollars is not that much money.
Probably not.
It was really too sweet. Ugh, it wasn't good. No offense.
Oh, yeah, Chantel's complaining about too much sugar. The girl who gets like 1/4 cup of sugar in everything.
But it was the gesture. Like, how am I going to eat a whole cake? They probably saw
Oh, you will like the pizza. It's pricey, but it's good.
big lady. I'll make her a whole cake. People still reaching about the Cuba rage don't get what was happening at the time. I can't take people who know what was happening seriously.
Yes.
Life good.
Uh-oh, we're one away.
Wife fight back. Kill wife. Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret.
Nice. 4.
Ride wife.
LaFlair, just paying you the fee for all the serotonin you've given me over the past few days binging your content. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad
That's
you
sweet.
enjoyed the content, too. Thank you very much. A person's body whose composition is 20% sugar is complaining about sugar. That's my favorite thing to do. Whenever we go out anywhere, we'll get coffee. And they'll be like, do you need cream or sugar? And I go, no, thank you. I'm sweet enough.
It's so cute.
And then they go, do you want a refill of your coffee? And I go, no, thank you. I'm driving. It just throws them every time. It just throws them. But thank you very much, LaFlair. Look at that HP.
So close to death.
So close. And we've got like 2 minutes left. I love dad jokes. Dad jokes are the best.
They don't know. They don't know what I went through. Like, I was deciding. I dropped some juice. Yeah. Talk about when I dropped some juice on the rug, actually, yes. Actually, Mr. Cardigan.
What I went through. There was a crackhead, and he wouldn't date me instead of the other girl. Yeah.
I accidentally dropped a plate on the floor, and it broke, and it was one of my mom's favorite plates. I guess I treated her horribly, you know?
You kind of did treat your mom horribly.
I mean, yeah, not for a fake plate story, but just in general.
I guess.
Like when just the other day when you came out and told everybody she was a bad mom and you were on welfare.
Yeah.
She couldn't feed you.
Yeah,
that was kind of being shitty to your mom.
If my kids ever did that, oh my lord.
I was starving. My mom was on welfare. She couldn't take care of me.
Oh
when her mom, like busted her ass her whole life to get Chantel everything she ever wanted for, because clearly she's not a child who was ever told no.
Dude, I don't care how old my kid is. They can be fucking 40. I'll be in my late 50s kicking a fucking door in. Like, what the fuck did you just say?
I didn't always have a good relationship with my mother, but we have a really good one now. So what does that matter? What does the past matter if we have a good relationship now? Exactly, Lynn. We all have a past. Cuba was fun, except the drinking and the rage, and yeah, but it was fun other than that.
You went outside the hotel like twice.
Paying men for sex.
Remember that bug? What the heck? Ew. That bug was coming for blood. And then I know I hit it with my sandal, and it went in my luggage somewhere. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna deal with this when I'm sober. I woke up the next day, and the bug, I went to move my bathing suit, the suitcase out of the way.
Katie said, when friends offer for me to hold their baby, I love to say, no, sorry, I already ate.
I'm gonna keep that one in my back pocket.
That is fantastic.
I'm gonna store that one away.
And the bug just was like, okay, I'm defeated, and walked towards the door. It was huge. I don't even know what kind of bug it was.
Foodie's fake welfare check. That's a good one.
I paid for that. The hangover I had waiting for the shuttle bus on the plane. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Oh yeah. No, the bug escaped. Went away. I won. The bug lost. I won. The bug lost. Yeah.
All right, LaFlair,
Yeah,
take
for
it
sure,
easy.
man. I was a teenager. I was troubled. But yeah. People don't know how much goes into converting Islam and how much.
That wasn't a Twitch stream. I don't think we're gonna.
What did she say?
Salad just got back from his apartment.
She said that?
Mm-hmm. I saw it on the twits.
Awareness it takes for someone to ask everyone they have wrong for forgiveness before saying the shahada.
Is she gonna say people are twisting that too?
I mean, yeah, for sure. It takes a lot of self-growth. It's hard.
I got paid today. Happy to support the channel, and the shirt fits nicely. I'm wearing it in my new video. Nice one, Slack Show.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
Oh, the bug tried. Remember when it was hovering above me, and I took my sandal and I whacked it, and it flew.
Who the fuck cares?
Oh, you're a horrible person because you whacked a bug. That's what we're gonna say next.
Who the fuck cares about a bug?
Literally nobody.
They were trolling on Twitch. Oh yay! That sounds like a hell of a fun show. All right, we're gonna do our song. Get the fuck out of here. All right, what are we clicking?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, what are we doing?
I didn't know we were doing a song.
Yeah, because we filled the bar up yesterday, but I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I was in such a rush to go. Oh, and I still have to motherfucking sideways. Okay. Yeah. Because the weather, it's chilly today, but it's gonna be getting nicer.
Sunny.
Guys, thank you for coming and hanging out. We will see you all Sunday. And then tomorrow and Saturday with videos.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thank you for an amazing stream. Good night.
Love you. Good night.
Come a time, and the giving is easy. Chat is jumping, and the subs are up high. Well, your content's rich, and your girl is good looking. Hush now, Sinatra, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise through the ranking. You're gonna spread your wings and aim for the sky. And until that morning, oh, YouTube can't harm you. With the Karma Club and chat, staring